vain.
Yeah, I saw
It's
that.
vain.
You're so vain. You probably
This
think
was
there's
apparently
something
bulky as shit.
about you, don't you? Don't you?
I hate that song.
It's not my fault you got a vain Pokemon. 1, 2. Don't move!
It is your fault that you're singing it, though.
No, the fuck.
It's highly persistent. Persistent. Alright.
So,
Is everything going? I'm
it
checking.
should be.
I gotta go to the thing. I'm making sure. I don't want to feel like it's not going.
Rumble.
Oh, it's going. Okay, good.
Kick. Twitch.
I can pop out BitChute chat now, Dustin.
Oh, yeah? My content. Edit.
I just go directly to my page. Now you're editing shit.
I wanna edit.
Man. Alright. YouTube's going. Odyssey's going. Assuming BitChute's going. I haven't clicked on it yet, though.
That one. Bruh, did you fucking see the plane crash last night?
Yeah, I don't really care. I think it's stupid.
That shit was wild.
I don't know about wild, but it's definitely dumb.
Considering both of those aircraft shouldn't have been in the same place at the same time.
I'm blaming Boeing because I don't even know if they beat the plane, but I'm blaming him.
That's why Trump said this morning he's launching an investigation on the whole fucking ordeal because they should not have been there at the same time in the same air altitude of airspace. Even if they were in the same airspace, the helicopter should not have been in the same altitude as the commercial jet because it was a military grade helicopter and it was a commercial airline. They should not have been in the same place at the same time. Also, you have a big ass window that all pilots can see out of. Nobody fucking saw the other one and even attempted to fucking move. Nobody looked at the radar and seen the blips on the radar. Like, there's a lot of unanswered questions for 64 people to have died.
I think it's a Boeing. If I was to guess, there's only two ways to go about this. Who was on the plane and/or helicopter? One or two. Since both are made by Boeing, probably something fucked up, and we all know why Boeing's fucking up.
I don't know.
Because we gotta do DEI.
I don't know if the Air Force chopper was made by Boeing.
I'm pretty sure the Black Hawk helicopter, which is what everybody said it was.
I don't think it was a Black Hawk either. I thought it was a transport.
That's exactly what they said. Use a Black Hawk as a transport too.
True. They only had 3 soldiers on it.
Okay, it's Lockheed Martin.
And I don't even know what the
Black Hawk's made by Lockheed Martin. I'm thinking
I don't
of
even know what the commercial airline.
Something else.
Who made the commercial airline either?
That's why I said my guess is who is on the planes and the helicopters. Just look at this guy with his glasses. It's that one guy from the anime. That cool dude. Remember him? Gen 3. The end of Gen 3. With the Battle Frontier.
It was American Airlines Flight 534. I'm pretty sure American Airlines used Boeing. Most
Well,
of them
most
use Boeing,
passenger
right?
planes are Boeing. What helicopter is made by Boeing? I forget. Maybe not the Black Hawk, apparently. Yeah, this is a lady who's like, everyone's hiding. You're hiding behind trees. You act like this is hard to find you. Last Caroline. What?
So remember when I said I thought it was a transport helicopter? The H-47 Chinook
Yeah.
is made by Boeing. No, but that's a transport helicopter. Also,
I mean, a Black Hawk could be a transport too.
But you know what I mean, like actual.
It just depends on how it's set
up. What I'm
up.
talking about is like actual transport helicopters.
Normal transport helicopters.
And they also make.
Normally transport
helicopters.
They
also make the Osprey. The AH-6.
Look, I'm just going by the early reports.
They do have.
I don't know what's going on, nor do I care.
And they have a attack reconnaissance helicopter. They just released.
They make the Apache. Who makes the Apache? That's what they were doing. They were testing that one. What a fucking idiot. What idiots.
But yeah.
I'm convinced, like, everybody is retarded. Well, this is what happens when you have trans people running everything.
It's okay, though, because if they're not...
Aroma lady!
Because now if they're not qualified...
She got some titties.
It's okay, though, because now if they're not qualified, they won't be running it.
Doubt it. Should be running it at all.
Because those are the new rules.
Considering the fact that they don't exist. Actually, the new rules is if you're transgender, you can't be in the military. That's the new rule. Yeah, but here's a problem. That's not true either. You know why? Because the qualifications, because we live in a liberal, socialist, feminist hellhole, the qualifications is that you're liberal. That's the qualification. Doesn't matter if you're actually good at the job or not. Just like liberals have always done. If you're not liberal, if you're extreme left, or just, you know, like, left of liberal, which isn't, like, a little bit, and you're conservative, guess what? You have no merit. That's how liberals work. And they go back and forth between the two progressives and fucking conservatives when it suits them the best. Because they're pieces of shit. Can't stand liberals, dude. That's okay, we won't be able to drink water soon, so...
Why?
Keep that in mind. Hitler drank water.
Oh.
According to liberals, we shouldn't be nationalists because Hitler was a nationalist. Okay, so are we not going to drink water? I guess. Or how about tea?
Dude, that's the most American thing. According to some people, drinking tea.
What? Sweet tea.
Drinking tea is American. It's American as it can get. Although those same people think the fucking Revolutionary War was fought over tea.
Yeah. I mean, it was, technically. It was just a straw that broke the camel's back.
It wasn't the tea itself,
That's
though.
all it was. Yeah. No, I know that. They also say the Civil War was only fought
Right.
because of slavery.
It wasn't the slave.
I was like, no, you don't know what was going on
Was
back
it
then, do
really?
you? They're like, what do you mean? I was like, you mean the New York retards that were trying to, the New York retards that, were, like, pressing, the South, debanking people and shit, not because of slavery, by the way, because they were making more money than the New Yorkers in industry. They were winning. That's why the slave trade was winning, which I don't agree with,
slavery's
obviously,
bad.
but like, the reason why it all happened was because it was putting New York in a shit state. What's up, Ashley? How are you? Morning. I'm actually playing Shining Pearl 2. Competed for a while too. That's pretty cool. I used to build and like test competitive Pokemon. Don't care. I'm just reading. I used to know this like the back of my hand. Battle this person. Battle that person up there. Did I battle? Is there a person here now? Let's see anything. Wait, what is it?
Sure do.
That's
Beat the
fast.
shit out of this Snorlax, too.
Battle that person. Alright, I need to just use the D-pad because I keep getting stuck up on the trees. No one here. You're down.
Did you battle that person up in the corner? I'm assuming that's a person?
The blonde hair
Behind
one
that
up the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that too. I thought there were only 4 trainers here. I just
Giggle.
battled you.
Giggle, you found me. Of course I'll battle you.
I literally just battled this person. What the hell?
I don't know, man.
That's cool. I'm just going through the game. Because I haven't gone through this one yet. I did Brilliant Diamond.
Alright. I gotta admit, it's a fairy type move, but this shit's wild.
What?
Okay, I'll do it again.
Why would you use...
If she goes to sleep. And he went to sleep.
Was it wake up out of sleep? Or what the hell?
Of course.
You mean if it didn't go to sleep?
Yeah. And of course, Snorlax is sleeping now.
Everybody's sleeping. Everybody's taking naps.
Bag. Eat a cracker. Eat a cracker. and
Everybody
wake the
grew up a
fuck
level. Magikarp's gonna evolve! Finally.
Alright, now I can use the fucking
Bite.
move.
Who's learning bite? Oh.
Now I can show you the move. Look at it. For a fucking fairy type move, damn. Giant pink tornado just fucking tears through him.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like a special move for that game. That's the only thing about that. Like, they have all these special moves for these games, and it's like, god dang it. Yay, Magikarp evolving. Yay.
Yay. Yellow sparkly Gary.
Alright. Good. He needs a useful move. Oh, I can teach him stuff too.
Now.
I don't even know what I have. To be completely honest. Yee. Cut. Recycle. Pluck. I could teach him. You can't. Why can't you learn pluck? I guess because I guess you need a beak for. Wait.
Yeah, I feel like
He's not a what? He's not a flying type. Is that what you're about to say to me?
No, I feel like he needs a beak because it says the user pecks the target. You can't peck anything without a beak.
You can peck stuff with a tooth.
I don't think that's the same.
It's called biting.
Which he already knows bite.
Yep. Wait a second. Wait a second. How is it that Growl can learn Flash? Luxio I get. Kadabra I get. Monferno can't for some reason, which is weird. His tail's on fire.
Bioluminescent plants. I don't know.
See, I think that makes sense, bro. Rock Smash. Ooh, no, they can't. What is stopping Alakazam from using psychic powers to smash rocks?
What is stopping Luxio from just headbutting a fucking rock?
Maybe at some other time. Yeah. Or mule kicking it.
Right, like how is Gyarados gonna smash a rock? He's gonna hit it with his tail or something. Like we know how.
Just
like,
sit on it.
Right, like Luxio's a pretty big fucking Pokemon.
Hold on. Hold on. Why can't Gyarados? Why can't any of these Pokemon learn Work Up?
Okay, Gyarados, I'll tell you why.
Work Up?
He's already worked up.
Okay, that makes sense to a point, but why can't he get more worked up?
He's
already
worked up.
Why can't Alakazam or Luxio learn it?
Alakazam probably can't learn it because his brain power doesn't let him get worked up. You know how like the smartest people don't have like a fucking temper like that? He can't get
Actually, you're
worked
wrong.
up
A lot of the
because
smart
he's
people in
too
the world
logical.
have a huge temper.
I don't know.
It's either because of ego or because they're tired of being around stupid people. Let's fight lady. What's her name? I forget. Gardenia. Yeah, I bottled your blonde lady twice. pretty sure. I might not have, but I'm pretty sure I talked to her at least. She didn't battle me then? I don't fucking know.
You definitely were up in that corner. I don't know how the fuck.
I don't know. I'm not trying to make sense of shit, dude.
I know
Pokemon logic. Alakazam can't use psychic powers to use Rock Smash. You smash rocks. I don't get it.
I must use. I must use the restroom. I shall return momentarily.
Yeah.
I just left the Eevee on the screen.
That's an Eevee. I have a Turtwig. Well, I actually have a Grotto, not a Turtwig. I had a Turtwig. I don't have a Roserade yet. Or was that Roselia? Or Roserade? I don't have either one, so. Evolving won't happen until after I finish the stories in the Elite Four. Oh wow, you're faster than me somehow. What level were you? Was that, or was that, what move was that? I'm assuming it was Razor Leaf. Does it always hit first? I don't even know. I'm only level 22. What level am I? Might just be faster than me. Which is possible. Could be. Was Pedo Blizzard hit always first? I don't remember. No, I haven't really competitively battled in a long time. And I wasn't like competitive. I just played online and just battle people. Like I didn't go to like meetings or anything. It was just a hobby. I wasn't trying to do anything with it. Just sit at home and play video games and relax. Pokemon is relaxing. Now I just play the games and catch the Pokedex. I need one Pokemon though. It's the only one I need, and I'll have the whole entire Pokedex at home. Oh, two technically. I need a Pokeball Pavilion, but good luck on that one. Unless they release it again with ZA. My badge is dirty. You gotta clean it. Yeah, I can use cut. Level 30. Stickers. Is that Pedo Blizzard? Oh, Grass Knot. Why? Did you even use Grass Knot? I mean, to be fair, your first two Pokemon I knocked out very quickly. But the other one, I'm pretty sure you just used Pedo Blizzard. Then again, I don't pay attention to shit, so. I need a bike! What I really need is a bike. Go in the... Go. Okay. Cut this open so I can run up there and go get that Pokeball. A Badoofus! Hey, Bidoof. Cut down all the trees. Nah, just those two. TM46 Thief. Huh. There's something over here too. I could have sworn there was a Pokeball or something over here. Could be wrong. That's supposed to be a helicopter pad? I like G status over here. Alright, Gary. I don't have very many moves, so we'll just fight whatever. Yeah. Holy crap. There's a lot of guys in here. What are you gonna do? Get your ass kicked? More than likely, you don't have above level 30 Pokemon. A Zubat. I'm supposed to be afraid of a Zubat. Nice. Inner focus. Nice. Bite. Go, Gary! Not that they'll listen to me in like 10 levels. Good, he learned something that isn't just bite. What do you know? And you know. And you know. I guess it really doesn't matter. I haven't really used Prinplup. Or Piplup. I went to go use him and he didn't listen. Because it goes by badge count in this game, not which badge gives you what levels. Which is annoying. Actually, I haven't... Okay, so this does what? 50, 40, 65... What is Bubble Beam? Fake out. I'm gonna flinch. What are you gonna do? Wurmple? What a shit Pokemon to battle with. I know because I did it in Arceus Legends and I finished the whole Pokedex for Wurmple. The check marks for it. Took forever.
Oh, my bad.
Most of the catching took forever.
My bad. My stomach has been fucked today.
Dude, I don't know if it's the combination of grease and like dough or if it's the water or whatever they're using. But every time I eat pizza, actually it's every pizza, it doesn't even matter. So I was like, you're gluten sensitive. I was like, no, I eat bread and I don't have this shit happen. And I eat greasy shit, and the same shit doesn't happen. So it just shits. Like I just shit constantly.
If somebody
you're
tried
eating pizza.
if somebody tried to tell me I was gluten sensitive, I'd fucking punch them in the throat.
I wanted to. They're like, you're gluten sensitive. I was like, dude, I eat regular bread and this doesn't happen. I eat dough. I've eaten dough and it doesn't happen. But once I mix the grease, and I eat greasy stuff all the time and it doesn't happen. Once I mix the grease with the... Maybe it's the pizza sauce. Maybe it just gives me the runs for some reason. I don't eat too many tomatoes, so maybe that is the case. I'm not a huge fan of tomatoes. So, like regular tomatoes.
You don't even like ketchup.
Nope. And I don't eat tomato sauce often except for on pizza, because I don't eat most Italian foods. Hey, Dustin, you think I can beat this Wurmple?
Oh, see why not. I'd be a little worried if you didn't.
Another Zubat? I don't know, dude. I was fighting the Team Galactic boss. And everybody had bug Pokemon before her. At the Windworks.
Right.
The power plant that uses the thing.
Yeah.
Uses windmills. And I was like, dude, why am I getting... And I put a berry on him because I kept getting poisoned. So I was like, I'm not going to keep using antidotes. Just put a berry on it, right? So I do that, right? And I'm like, okay, she probably has at least a Pokemon that can poison you. Instead of poisoning me, she confuses me. And my Monferno just keeps hitting itself the whole fucking time.
Of course.
I was so pissed.
I still don't
Fucking
understand.
dipstick.
I still don't understand how confusion leads to hurting yourself every time.
Not every time, but it's a lot. Too much.
But I mean, if they don't hit the move, they hurt themselves.
Usually, if I'm confused, usually if I'm confused, I don't end up hurting myself.
Yeah,
usually, I hurt myself and confused on why I hurt myself, or
right.
how, or when.
usually the hurt.
It's the opposite.
Causes the confusion.
Yeah. Like, where did I get this cup from? What the fuck?
Well, yeah.
It's my whole life.
It just doesn't make any sense on why when you're confused,
I mean, I guess if I got hit in the face... I mean, I've been hit in the face to be confused, but I didn't punch myself afterwards.
I don't have a Marowak yet.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Get fucked. Stupid grunt. With your goofy ass hairstyles. Like, imagine waking up like, I'm gonna join Team Galactic. Or Galaxy, or whatever it is. And you're like, you look at their like outfit and the hair, the way they have to cut their hair, it's like, oh, this is cool. Bro, you look like a fucking tard.
And I would know.
Like, look at that hair.
I would know. I am a tard.
It's like the undercut. It's like Pokemon's version of the undercut.
Everybody at work used to get mad at me for saying retard. And I'm like, you're not allowed to get mad at me for saying retard. Why is that? Because I'm fucking retarded. That's why.
That's okay. I said dyke one day, talking about like an actual dyke, like not a woman who's a lesbian, like a dyke, like a land dam. That's what a dyke is. It's a land dam. And they said you can't say that. I was like, what? What? What are you talking about? Fucking psychopath! I'm gonna call it what it is. It's a dyke.
What else would you call it?
I guess a dam.
There's
but
no
a dam.
That's made by.
But when I think dam, I think. No, when I think dam, I think of like a beaver dam or like. Usually, I'm thinking of the concrete structure that we put in front of fucking rivers to make reservoirs. It's usually what I'm thinking about. Like the Hoover Dam.
Damn.
We were talking about the dike at Piney Run. That's what we were talking about. Because they wanted to change out Piney Run. They wanted to do. They wanted to rebuild the dike at Piney Run. I was like, that thing ain't fucking going nowhere, dude. That thing's massive. Like, I know you have to redo it every so often, but like that thing ain't fucking going nowhere, man. You're insane to think it is. Not anytime soon. It's gonna be another, at least... When was that built?
Oh, god damn it. Nidorino just shit on me.
1974? Dude, a land dike can last as long as it's like not like a dike for like an actual current. Like I know there's current inside of the lake because we live in where we live. There is no natural lakes, so like, I understand that, and I know there's like technically a stream going through, but it's so slow. It's not really eroding anything. Also, the whole dike has rocks to stop erosion all the way through, all the way on the one side that's at the lake side, and it's like fucking, it's like feet of rock. It's not just like a layer. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like, that's not gonna break anytime soon. Also, there's only one. No offense to the guy who lives there. There's only one fucking house that's in the way of that that's going to be affected by that. The rest are too far away to really be affected. Could they have a flooded basement or something? Sure. I'll give you that. But, like, your destruction... I can only think of one house that's in the path of that. And it's old as shit.
Minimal.
And that sucks for that person, but it's like, dude, you're not doing that. Like...
Right.
You're gonna ruin a lake too? Like, you already ruined the pond down here at the linear trail. We're still waiting for good, fish to come out of there because they fucking drained that bitch. My dad started stocking it with larger fish. Because it's all like baby-ass fish. They're all like tiny. And before they did that, we were pulling out like 4 to almost 6 pound largemouth.
Right.
Regularly. You're killing fucking animals. Drives me fucking insane. But it need to be redone. There was nothing wrong with the dike there. At that pond. There was nothing wrong with it. You're just being fucking dumb. Like, stop being retarded. And it took you like a year, like a half a year to even get it done. Because it rains so much. I don't think I really have anything that'll beat it besides, or that's super effective against. Because it's dark and poison. So. Her hair's even stupid. What's with the stupid hair?
Stupid hair.
She got really big boobs though. It's random as shit. Fuck you and your poison gas. I know, Gary got poisoned. Waterfall ain't doing shit. Oh wait, it's dark. Why don't I just pull out my Inferno? Fighting, dumbass. I'm retarded.
Oh man.
Oh, it is also poison, so...
Alakazam.
It's also dark.
Well, I don't know what's strong against both of them, so.
I mean, Monferno would have took him out in one hit, probably. But Alakazam wouldn't. I just don't have a strong enough move. That's all.
Well, I also don't...
Or Alakazam Kadabra.
I also don't... I don't know if the dark typing would nullify the double...
Yeah. But poison is regularly effective, like when it gets hit with a fighting type. Is it? Maybe not. I don't remember. It's been a while. Since I actually looked. Usually I just power through everything. 'Cause I always have a Gyarados, so. And starters usually can power through like 99% of stuff, so.
Right.
Usually. Not always. Fucking stupid shit.
Fucking use Thunderbolt to Pikachu.
I go to the bike shop now and get a bike. I can get a bike now!
What the fuck?
Okay, I'll come with you and get my bike, because I want a mountain bike. I want a mountain bike! I want a red bike.
I didn't know Beedrill could learn Outrage.
Look at that fork. It's bulky. That's like a fucking Fox 38.
That is a fat ass fork, bro.
Love it. No, they're all the same. This isn't the one where there's two bike choices. That was Gen 2, right? One was essentially a road bike, and one was essentially a mountain bike.
The Mach, right?
These are all mountain bikes.
The Mach bike and the other one.
Yeah.
That I just can't remember what it was called. I remember one of them was the Mach bike, and that was the one where you could go really fast. And then there was it was the aggro bike or something, and you could fucking
yeah, some dumbass name.
Yeah, and you could jump. Yeah. You could do like fucking bunny hops and jump up the.
Dude, this mountain bike's better than mine. I want one. Like IRL. Not even kidding.
That's the same thing as a Mach bike, though. Oh, that's right. I just spent all my money.
Spinnies! Be a goddamn retard. Can I get great balls now? No. No. I guess I could buy some revives or something, but...
Or sold some shit, if you got anything to sell.
I mean, I do, but I can use that stuff later. Some of that stuff later.
This Haunter is about to have a very bad day.
I was about to tell you, that's not a Gengar, fucking idiot. Hey, Dust, I have a question.
Never mind.
How do you never remember? How do you never remember that on Thursdays?
Because it is a Gengar, just not yet.
Didn't answer my question, but okay.
Oh, I don't... Because it's Thursday. Like... I
have David. I have to take him back to his mom's.
Right, but also... people work on Fridays, so I wouldn't think you'd be up that late, but you're you, so... That completely voids that argument anyway.
Yeah, I don't sleep. Unless I eat a specific thingy.
I slept last night. I slept last night for no fucking reason.
What's this guy got? Some stupid ass fucking Pokemon? With his retarded road bike? Look at this fucking thing.
Sober as
He's even got an arrow wheel. Nah, I ain't that sober.
I was.
I'd have to stop doing it for like at least a couple days.
I was last night. Even more so today. That's why my stomach's fucking up.
You probably ate something funky.
It always fucks up after after it starts to leave my system.
No, it's just getting rid of the rest of it, that's all. You're fine.
Yeah, because it's not like painful or anything. I just shit a lot.
It's your body pushing it out, that's all.
Oh, good job, Eevee.
It's just like when you stop drinking.
Yeah.
That's all.
It just fucking it's.
Guys, like, yeah, we're done with this.
And then I can't I can't eat right.
No, I just eat anyways. I don't give a shit. Oh yeah, this is a hill. I forgot about that.
I mean, I force myself to
Yay.
eat nowhere near the amount I should.
Dude, I eat.
I eat as much as I
like-
can, and then I walk away because like
I eat once a day, so it really doesn't really change. I just eat once a day. It's great. Meow. Fuck off, Shakes. You stupid upside down cross ears. Another star. Shut up. Another star. I need a rag. I need to put my nose. My nose is stuck in shit. We both intimidated each other. First off, I don't know how anyone is intimidated by Shanks.
And then there's
Nah. Fuck this shit.
well,
Fucking A right.
Ace Trainer, I've got bad news for you. You need to restudy your type matching charts. Psych,
Was that his
I'm
last
just kidding.
Pokemon?
Oh no!
Fuck you, cyclist.
It wouldn't have mattered anyway. How the hell was she supposed to know that my normal fucking Eevee knows a fire type move?
Oh, that's true. Let's go, bicycle lady. With your stupid road bike. I'm gonna fuck you up. She's a ginger, though.
Oh, so just leave up.
I've had
out.
this insatiable need for a ginger recently.
So just leave the word
I
up
don't know
out of
why.
that sentence.
What?
You said you were gonna fuck her up, but then you were like, "Oh, she's a ginger," so leave the word "up" out of the sentence. Everything's fine.
I've had an insatiable need recently to find a ginger. I don't know why.
Unfortunately,
Like I don't know. I think redheads are hot, but I don't
well,
even know what the fuck he was saying.
here's the problem, though. Redheads are like Asians. There is no in between. There aren't any 5s or 6s. They're either 2s and 3s or 8, 9, 10s.
I don't agree with that.
Really?
Maybe in the face, sure, but like as far as the overall package, no, I don't agree with that. There was this one redheaded girl, right?
Hey,
Thank
You
you,
got it.
Steve.
I don't know what site that is, though. Which one is that?
D-Live. That's D-Live.
Oh, okay.
I'm not... I mean, you can go to my Discord. I don't think it's on D-Live, though. You have to go over to YouTube or something. Same name, I'm pretty... Well, Red's Gaming.
I have the same screen name. Every fucking thing.
Well, yeah.
Eevee, you weren't supposed to get poisoned.
I was thinking, though...
And you definitely weren't supposed to
No,
faint
there's some really hot redheads that have, like, mid or lower, a little bit lower than mid, like, faces. I can deal with that. Because it's not like I'm fucking marrying the bitch. We've already gone over that.
Yep.
As long as she doesn't weigh like 300 pounds, I'm good. Actually, it depends on how tall she is. If she's shorter than me by 4 inches and doesn't weigh a ton, I'm pretty alright. I'm not that picky though, so. And their face doesn't look like a dude. There was this one that I was talking. This one girl hit me up on. This redhead hit me up on Tinder when I was on there, but she had a dude face, and I was like, I'm good. It's one thing not to have like a super pretty face. It's a whole other thing to have a dude face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing against her. She was nice. I was nice to her. I just said it probably wouldn't work out between us. You're a little too,
That's just like
chaotic.
I don't know what their podcast is called, but the guys is Cam and Peyton.
I don't know.
Either way, Peyton had a hypothetical for Cam, and he was like, "What would you do if you found out, or if I told you that I had been dating your sister for like a month?" And the conversation.
Depends. How good of friends are they?
They're like, fucking me and you, like fucking.
Yeah, if I had a sister,
like, they're like me and you, bro. Like, and he wasn't.
If I had a sister,
Cam wasn't worried about the fact that. I mean, it was all a hypothetical, but he wasn't worried about the fact that he was with her. His whole thing was, why the fuck couldn't you tell me? Why the fuck have you been lying to me?
If I had
for
a sister,
month?
I would have 2 rules. Because this would be the 2 rules for her to be alive. And it would definitely be enforced by me, my brother, and my dad. 1, she's a virgin until marriage.
For her to
2,
be alive.
You could date her, but you fuck her, I'm killing you. Like, that's the reality.
Unless we get married.
Unless you get married, yes. Those would be the only 2 rules.
That would really suck if she raped me.
Here, I'll send you a link.
Sexually assaulted me.
Yeah, well,
Men can't be raped.
no, because I would be like, you fuck anyone, they're dead. That's exactly what I would say to her. She'd be like, what are you talking
Right, that's
about?
what I'm
Like,
saying.
you
It
fuck
would
anyone, they're
suck.
dead.
It would suck if she sexually assaulted me. Now I'm dying. I was a victim, and now I'm a victim again.
You're used to being the victim,
No,
Dustin.
Oh,
to be fair, if she was anything like me or my brother, I would not date that bitch. Jesus Christ.
That's
Holy
where it got
fuck.
to. That's where it got to, because he was like, he was like, okay, so why do you like her? What do you like about her? Blah 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 blah. And he was like, there's a lot of you in her, and then he just started fucking laughing, and because he was.
That's gross. That's gross. You're fucking Like, if she looked like me, I'd be like, dude, what are you doing?
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, if she was like, if she looked like my mom, let's hypothetical. I had a sister, right? Let's say she has auburn hair, right? And she looked like my mom when she was younger. All right, I get it, right? I get it. My mom, when she was younger, was an attractive woman. okay? But like, she look like me. Gross. That's disgusting.
That's what he was saying.
Ugh.
You just,
Ugh.
she's just on top, and all of a sudden you see like imagine if it was my sister and she looked like and she had a face like mine. And
No.
she's just riding on top, and you just.
Dude, I don't even like your sister now. What are you talking about? I forgot what the hell he was saying out.
That's great. That was too funny.
To be fair, though, your sister's really young, and she's way too small.
You just look. You just.
And I'm not.
Up, you just look up and you see your best friend. I couldn't do it.
I'd be like, nah, we're done. I'd push her off and run away. I really would, too. That's the worst part. We're done. Yeah, David said that to me one time. He's like, do you think Dustin's sister will ever be hot? I'm like, no.
No.
He's like, why? I was like, because she's retarded. Like, she's genuinely
granted,
so dumb she can't even become hot.
I mean, granted, I'm biased because it's my sister, but also, no.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If your sister had an issue and she needs something taken care of, she can call me and I deal with it. But, like, I'm not now.
No.
No. Your sister's definitely not my type. Definitely not.
Not much of anybody.
But yeah, if I could find a nice, you know, thick, large-breasted,
Yeah, it's definitely not my sister.
fat-assed redhead, I would love life. Oh, and she can't shave.
Oh, so you just basically described the opposite of my sister.
Yeah. Like, think Amanda when we started dating, but redhead. Like, actual redhead. Yeah, that would make sense. I'll teach you to feint. I might. Let me see what it says. This attack hits a target using a move such as Protect or Detect. It also lifts the effects of some of these. Okay, I don't care about that. I mean, it's good for competitive Pokemon.
This motherfucker just self.
Your sister's definitely not my type. And neither was, like, I remember one time Christine's like, would you ever do my sister? I'm like, no. She's not my type. Technically, Christine wasn't my type, but... Neither was a lot of people, though.
Yeah.
I have a great bike, so she's going to give me 3 sky stickers. I know how it works. Wait, you're the same lady? Yeah, for whatever reason, I have this insatiable need for a redhead. I don't get it recently. I don't understand it whatsoever. I don't understand why. I just have this urge. Luckily, there's no hot redhead. Unfortunately, there's no attractive redheads around me. No offense to my coworker. She's a nice girl. She's just not my type. That's all.
That was the wrong potion. Because holy shit. No, don't fucking fight.
Are all the raspberries in this game gold? That's gold, right? Yeah, it is. Or supposed to be gold.
Orangey gold, yeah.
It's supposed to be gold, but... What's on Route 206? That's the question.
I don't know, but it sounds like you're taking...
I have an insatiable... That's because I'm watering the berries.
I know, it sounds like you're peeing on them.
But yeah, I've had a need for a redhead recently, and I've had a need for the hair downstairs for some reason. I don't get it.
Yeah.
But I never had an issue with it as long as it's not like a fucking jungle, obviously.
That is weird.
Like, you know. Yeah, if it's not a jungle, I'm good. I don't give a shit.
That is weird though.
But what?
Like,
Wanting it or
yeah, like having a
nah?
having a
No, I just
what's it called? A craving for it. It's just
dude, I'm a weird dude. It's okay. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's not weird to the point like way out there. It's just it's not that often you hear somebody talking about how they actually want hair.
I mean, I don't. The problem is, see, like everybody makes a big deal about that. I'm like, I don't understand why everybody's making a big deal about it. I don't care either way, as long as it's not like a fucking thing that's like out to here. Okay, like if it's just like you're groomed, trimmed.
Fucking scary movie.
Yeah. Like I'm not. Like I said, I'm not too picky. Like
Pull out the fucking head.
obviously. I actually like hair down there. Not like it's not like a need or it's just a want. You know what I mean? It's not like
Start making bush.
it's not like it's a turn off either way. Yeah, it's not a turn off either way for me unless it's like a fucking bush. Oh, I will say I have to say this, and people are gonna get really mad at me for this.
Trim it like a bonsai.
But the
tree.
reality is, like. I don't even really keep it all that groomed, but I do trim it down there every once in a while. If it's that, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like if it's that length, I'm good. Like I don't. It could be shorter. And also another thing, I can't stand when women shave down there and there's like razor bumps and shit. I can't stand it. I fucking hate it.
Of course.
What?
Fucking game is coming out now?
I don't know, what game?
I have a fucking graphics card update, so I want to know what fucking game it wants. That I can't fucking play anyway. So, what is the point of even fucking sending it?
You just can't play it and stream at the same time. You have to turn everything else off. Because it's not just for that game. That's what a lot of people don't realize. It's usually for everything. It's not just for that game.
What?
They just give you the drivers for that game too.
What's new?
I don't know.
Oh, it's the app that requires an update. It's not a. I don't think it's a driver.
Yeah, I don't mind hair down there as long as it's not ridiculous. Like normal length, trimmed, groomed, clean. I'm good.
It's a new app. Hardware support for the new GeForce 5090s and 5080s.
Though I will say this.
19
I think it's because of the
gaming displays and then a bunch of games that I
don't update it
cannot.
now. You're gonna fuck up your whole stream.
Oh, I'm not. And then a bunch of games that I might be able to play Alan Wake 2. Definitely can't play Cyberpunk.
You can probably play. You can play Cyberpunk.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can.
Not on here. No, I can't. It's got too many issues. It's got too many issues with real graphics cards.
No, it's got too many issues with all graphics cards. That has nothing to do with your graphics card. Dude, they never fix any of that shit.
Not really.
Like, actually fix it. No, they didn't. Like, I'll say it right now. They did not fix anything. Like, they fixed it to make it work. That's it.
Like, I do want to play Cyberpunk.
David said it was good, but it wasn't as good as he thought it was going to be. David said it was good, but he said it wasn't. He said it wasn't as good as he thought it was going to be. That's what he said. Oh, he hasn't played a whole bunch of it. Worst part is he wanted to play that game really bad, right? And you know there are bugs and stuff, and I bought it for him for Christmas. But when they did the first update, not the very first one at launch, but the one after that, to fix the bugs, it broke it even more. So he never really touched it all that much.
Yeah. So
everyone I know everyone who I've talked to that's played that game, they're like, it's okay, like it's good, but it's not what you think it is.
Well, I don't really have. I just thought it looked cool.
Hey, I got 10%.
It was something
I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just saying it's not as good as everybody thinks it is, I think. You know what it is? It's because
I just thought it looked
they
cool
promised
and
way too much.
Something different than all the other RPGs out there right now, or at the time, because it was either medieval fantasy. It was you either had your choice of medieval fantasy or post-apocalyptic. Those were your two. Those are basically your two choices in RPGs.
No, and space.
Oh yeah, and because Starfield had just come out, so you got space.
Not even Starfield. What are you talking about? Mass Effect.
I mean, yeah, but
I mean, there's a ton of
Starfield had just come out.
I don't care about what just came out because most games that come out nowadays I just can't stand.
But yeah, you either have post-apocalypse, space, or medieval fantasy. Those were your three options. I got tired of fucking playing the same three fucking games over and over again.
They're not, though. Unless you're playing just Elder Scrolls. Just Fallout. I mean, there's the big ones. There's other ones out there. Actually, I'll say this. Elder Scrolls and Fallout are like Bethesda's...
Thanks for giving me a TM that there's not even a Pokemon that can't learn that move.
What is it?
Toxic.
Wait, everyone can learn Toxic?
Every Pokemon can learn Toxic.
I didn't know that.
That's why the standing fan theory is that Toxic is just waste.
I said that a long time ago.
Since every Pokemon can learn it, you don't need to be a poison type. It's literally just shit.
Yeah, because it's like, how do you... Because I said that a long time ago. When I forget what Pokemon it was. It was like a random ass Pokemon. I was battling somebody. That like would be like, how does that even make... How the fuck do you know Toxic? Would you shit? Or piss? Or throw up? Snot?
Like muck makes sense. He's just a pile of waste.
Yeah. He's a pile of like gelatinous waste. And then
all poison.
Yeah,
Pokemon.
I will say this about one more thing back to the thing that I was talking about before you were talking about the update. There's just something about a redhead with a nice green bush. That's all I gotta say. There's just something about it.
Alright, we took care of COVID.
There's weirder fetishes out there, dude.
I'm not saying
that's what I said to somebody. I was like, I don't mind here. Like, I don't like
it's
feet.
It's just not every...
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't like feet either.
That's just fucking weird. Alright? Feet are not eternal. They're all ugly and gross.
Fucking...
I don't care how well you take care of them.
Like,
I don't care
don't
how
touch
clean they are.
Feet.
I don't care what they look like. They're all ugly.
I want to give you a foot job. I want you to get the fuck out.
Yeah, if a girl said that, and like, do you have to do that? Because I'm like, no. No, I'm not doing that.
I don't want that.
But it's my kink. That's cool. I'm not doing that. It's not mine. That's whose it's not. It's not my fucking kink. Yeah, but yours is the only one that matters. It is today.
It is when it comes
that's the way we're cave. I can't go in here. I don't have... Well, I do have Flash. But...
Yeah. I
need a Bronzor again. Dude, I don't get most kings. I don't get them. I don't like kinks. You know what I mean? Like, my kink is normal shit. It's like big boobs. I like big boobs. That's what I like. That's my kink. And if you're a girl who likes to have their boobs sucked on, and you have big boobs, I will literally do that all fucking day long.
See, my kink is I like pie.
I don't mind it, but I'm not a huge fan of doing it all the time.
I like pie. As long as
Worst
it
part is,
tastes
every girl I've
good.
ever been with that has gotten that has like, you're fucking retarded with that. How did you even...
Not that difficult.
I was like, well, first off, I know where the
understand
clit
why
is.
guys. Like, A, B. I don't understand why guys can't do it. Like, it's not that hard. She's just telling it a story.
I just don't like doing it. I feel like it's a submissive position. My reasoning is because I feel like it's a submissive position.
I get it.
Like, I'll do it for people I'm dating. I don't do it for randos. At all, ever.
Oh, Primate's about to get a big sparkly pink tornado to the face. And immediately died. Jesus Christ. There was no hope for that Primate.
And someone's like, well, you expect girls to suck your dick. Actually, I don't expect a girl I'm not dating like it's a hookup. I don't ever expect them to suck my dick. Ever. I mean, would it be nice? Yeah. Am I going to say no? No.
I don't ever.
But I don't expect it.
Right. I don't ever expect it. Would it be fantastic?
No.
Yeah.
No. No. I expect it if I'm dating a woman, just not all the time. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but considering I
expect it to happen.
I've maybe received 4 in my entire fucking life.
Are you serious?
Dead ass.
That sucks, bro.
I know.
Like, I don't expect it every day, or every time we have sex, or whatever. Right? You know, like, once a month. I'm good with that. You need to find a girl who's into that, is what you need to do. Wait, you're telling me Jamie wasn't into that?
Nope.
What? That's so weird.
At least not for me.
She didn't like you enough, that's what it was. I will say this, girls will make different rules for guys.
Oh yeah, no.
I've said that my whole entire life. Everybody's like, what do you mean? I was like, if she doesn't, if she's not, okay, like, some girls just don't like it, I understand that, right? I get it, right?
Mine.
But 99%, yeah, like, but like, a lot of women.
One time.
What tree that was.
When we first started hooking up. And that was it. It was very misleading.
Like, I don't expect it all the time. Once a month. I don't even expect it once a month. I would just like it once a month.
It was very misleading.
I could go my whole entire life.
I thought once was not the only time.
You should take her to work and then put her back on the shelf. That's what I would do.
Yeah, she's.
I'm kidding.
She seems like a Target product. Overpaying.
That's every woman. That's every woman. Has nothing to do with your girl. It's every girl.
Can I call customer support?
No offense, I'm not shitting on you for that. I'm just saying that's just the reality.
I got a technical issue. Can I get some customer support?
Yeah.
Can you tell me how to reset the thing?
I mean, I get it. Some girls don't, but like most girls will. Not all of them, obviously, but
don't.
Most girls will make the exception.
Don't tell me to turn it off and then turn it back on, because it's hell to get it turned back on after you done turned it off.
And it sucks to say that because there's a lot of guys out there who's. It sucks to say that. Because there's a lot of guys out there who are in relationships that the girl would have done it for a lot of other people, but not them.
I know.
It's disgusting. It's sad, actually.
You know what's really wild? 3 out of those 4 weren't even chicks that I was dating.
That's funny as shit. I think every girl I've dated... I'm trying to think of one. Well, every girl that I dated and did things with. Because, you know, like, when you're in middle school and you're dating, you're not really having sex yet.
Well, at least not when we were kids.
I mean, they're really not now. It's just it's a rare thing that happens. It's more popular now than it was when we were a kid, but, like, that's like...
So you don't, like saying, you don't believe that they had a mattress party at Sykesville Middle?
No, I'm not saying that didn't happen. I'm saying it was really stupid rare when we were kids. Whereas now,
I don't know.
It's a little bit more
I honestly don't think you could call it a
happening.
mattress. I honestly don't think you could call it a mattress party. Because I guarantee they weren't mattresses. How the fuck did those kids get those mattresses in there without anybody noticing? They didn't. They were fucking
They just
PE
called
mats.
it
They laid out PE mats. That's what it was. Which doesn't make it any better.
I mean, to be fair, PE mats are just mattresses without springs.
They're memory foam mattresses.
Not even that. This is not memory
Without
foam,
the memory.
They're like the futon mats.
Yeah.
But with vinyl
with harder
on the outside.
And harder foam.
Yeah, vinyl. It's vinyl.
No, the foam on the inside.
I guess it depends on the...
I feel like it was harder.
It's not really hard.
More dense.
There's just not a lot of foam
than
there.
A futon.
Wait, where am I supposed to fucking go?
Man, I don't know.
'Cause I might just be heading down the wrong way, bro. Oh, I am supposed to go this way. Okay. I want to talk to you. Anyways. Nah. And I don't mind skinny women, they just can't be super skinny. Being picky isn't too important as long as you have just standard guidelines.
I can't say this out loud.
What do you mean? Oh yeah. Yeah. That happens. I don't think have I ever had a female. I've had one.
It's not fair.
I've had two female bosses, and I didn't like any of them. I didn't hate them. I didn't like them like that, anyways. Well, one was a certain. I'm not into black chicks, so one was black. I mean, would have I if she was like, hey? Yeah, probably, but... And I was single? Yeah, sure. But, like... but, like, you know. Would I date? Hell no.
Oh, yeah, agreed.
No offense to... There's a reason why,
Agreed.
You're not, no offense to black women, but there's a reason why you're not number one. And it has nothing to do with your looks. Just FYI.
No, because I've met quite a few physically attractive.
No, I'm like, yeah, it's not just, well, I'm not super physically attracted to him either, but that's just a preference more than anything. But, I mean, yeah, but that's a lot of women that I don't find fully attractive.
Right.
But like, it's their attitude, man. It really is.
Yeah.
I could never date that. Like, sorry.
Yeah. No.
You can
I
get
have the
mad at me
same.
for it, sure.
I have the same issue with actually my bartender, or one of my bartenders, who's also a server, but
Just being honest, like, he'll get
like,
mad
I
at you when you're
can't-
honest about it. It's like, why are you mad at me? I don't even understand why you're pissed.
like honestly, I can only talk to her for short periods of time because her attitude just grates my nerves.
That's how that's how the one manager I worked with at Microsoft was. Like, dead ass. Like, I've met dudes who were way nicer than...
Yeah.
Like, that shouldn't be the case. Sorry. I just don't understand how anyone walks around life like that.
Yeah, no. It just doesn't make any fucking sense.
Nah. Always way too angry for no reason. Not all of them. I'm not saying all of them, but a lot. A lot.
The bartender I just spoke of, definitely not your type.
Well, most black women are my type in general.
Oh no, she's white.
Because no
She's
offense
just-
to black women, they're very...
She's white. She's just got the same attitude, and she's tiny as hell all the way around.
I mean, I can deal with tiny. Just again, it depends on what you're talking about. If you're talking about a lay, sure. But if you're talking about like a relationship, nah,
Oh yeah.
no. Sorry.
Right. And at first,
I'm picky with
Because-
relationships. I'm not picky with just
because
smacking.
her man's just
I'm still
left
picky
after-
to a point, obviously.
Her man's
That's probably why
just
she's all
left
pissed
after
off all the
6
time.
years. And at
Sounds
first
like
I
she's
was
using her
like,
dick to hop on.
at first in my head I was like, there's probably a reason for that, considering your fucking attitude all the time here. If you take any of that,
Yeah, that might
home,
not have
I'd
been her
probably
attitude. Yeah.
But
Well, that might not have been her attitude until recently.
it's been that way since I started working there.
I'm not
and
saying-
I started working there before Homeboy left, so.
Then yeah.
But
Then yeah, it's on her.
at first I was
That's
like,
100% on her.
you know, there's probably a reason. But then she was telling me that they met because he was her dealer, and I was like, problem number 2.
Yeah.
And then you both get straight
Was
together,
it just pot?
and he can't. No,
Okay.
I honestly,
I mean, I still
honestly,
wouldn't do that.
I honestly would not call. I have a hard time.
Well, I wouldn't be
calling-
dealing with a girl anyways.
I have a hard time calling people who sell weed dealers. It's just weird to me.
Well, I mean, they are.
I
It
mean,
doesn't
yeah,
change
but
the fact.
it's just when it comes to weed, it's just weird calling him a dealer. I mean, if you really want to get down to it, it's weird calling any of them a dealer because they're not handing out cards. It's not like we're sitting here playing poker together.
Or selling cars.
Right.
Or bikes. Did you know that like all the big name brand bikes, like the
guess
actual
I guess
like
it's
mountain
just-
bikes and like road bikes,
I guess it's just another word
stuff
for
like that.
salesman.
Yeah. You know? Did you know that like when you see a bike shop,
Hank Hill was a propane dealer.
dealer of propane and propane accessories? But did you know that like you know there's actual bike shops that have like you know the 500 plus up bikes only
Oh, like the ones
because
in
they're not
Pokemon?
cheap Chinese shit. Yeah. No, more like the ones like Trek, Giant, stuff like that.
The ones in Pokemon where your bikes are $1 million.
Yeah. Well, they're not $1 million, but you know, like the ones that are actually real like competition bikes and
Yeah,
shit.
like actual bikes. Yeah.
Stuff you could. Yeah, like not stuff
Not
from
the
Walmart,
ones-
not a big box store.
Right,
Let's
not
just say that.
not the
Big
ones
box
you go
bikes,
to
we'll just call it
Walmart.
that.
You
Did you know
actually
they're
go
set up?
to
Did
a
you know they're
shop.
all set up like dealers?
Oh, really?
They're all set up like car
I've never
dealers.
actually been to
Yeah,
a
except for
bike
you.
shop. Like, I know they exist.
I
I've
asked him. I
never
was like,
been
how?
to one.
I asked. Well, I got my one wheel fixed a while back, or my Giant, before I destroyed the frame on that. I asked him. I was like, how are sales? He's like, they're okay, but like it's like a car dealership. I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, it's like a car dealership. Like the way we do stuff is like a car dealership. I was like, that's stupid. And he's like, what do you mean? I was like, I mean, I understand that you don't want to buy the bikes because they're, you know, a couple $1,000s a piece. You know what I mean? You won't really have stock in. But like to set it up like a car dealer is insanity.
Yeah.
Minus the financing part. Not all of them have financing, so. But like minus the financing part, it's set up like a car dealer.
That's crazy.
I didn't know that. That's why when you go into them, you only really see like one or two brands. And they'll have like a used bike section, they'll have more or whatever. But like, yeah, that's why. I was like, I didn't know that. And he's like, yeah, it's weird. I didn't know that until I got into it. I was like, nope.
Why does Tauros have 3 tails?
Well, except for the Trek. Except for the Trek stores. The Trek stores are owned by Trek, so they don't need to do that. They just send the bikes there. It's like working at a Walmart specifically for Trek. They order product, it comes in. Shit like that.
It's a Trek store.
Well, Trek stores are huge right now. They bought like, you remember Race Pace in Westminster?
Yeah.
In Ellicott City, they had one at Westminster, Ellicott City. I forget what the other one was. They sold to Trek, and there's now Trek stores there. It's weird.
Oh shit.
I mean, they were already, Race Pace was already doing Trek. Why did that happen?
I got the Tauros. Where's my goddamn...
Did you see that? Did you see that?
No. No, I would have to go
Was
back.
it a camera thing? It showed me at the beginning of the battle.
Like
I need to catch this for some reason. I don't know why.
Like you?
Like it showed me. No, not
or
me.
your
like
character.
Me. It showed my
Oh.
character, and I was like, "What?" Which means something tells me I have to catch this. At that point, right?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, that was just weird. Maybe it's because I was playing with the trigger buttons or whatever. Maybe that's what it does. It'll show you entering the battle. But I'm gonna look at this ponytail now. I already caught one, but I'll catch another
You gotta
one.
look at that one.
I am. Because I don't have to go to my PC for anything now, which is awesome.
Holy shit.
I mean, it's so awesome.
Does that work?
What?
For some reason, my Rumble is nowhere close to fucking live. So I can go view that transaction very easily. Alright, you cut down the tree.
I mean, it's not particularly good. It's not particularly bad. I don't know. Maybe it's because I hit the button. I don't know. I should hit the buttons again. I'm running. I was running.
Oh yeah, it was like a zoomed out version, almost like it was a trainer battle.
Yeah. Oh, you actually went and looked at it?
Yeah, like I said, my Rumble
just...
wasn't live, so it was really easy for me to just. It was already back really far, so I just.
Yeah, why did it do that? Because I was just playing with the buttons and it wouldn't do anything. The triggers, it wouldn't do anything. That's all I was playing with.
It was weird.
I don't know. It wasn't like
It definitely made it look.
I don't know.
It definitely made it look like a trainer battle.
Yeah. I don't know. Strange. Anyways.
I wonder if it was the area you were in, and there's like there was a breakable background, and maybe that's why. I don't know. Because I think this is one of the games where you can do where the breakable backgrounds appear.
I just need a bronze ore.
I just need a pincer.
You need 2.
Yeah. I know he's on this fucking route, because Scyther's on this fucking route.
Try the route going up to. There's that patch of grass up there. I forget what the number is.
I wonder if I've
Did you catch enough Weeping Bells?
I think so.
I think you battle one before you get there. Doesn't
No, I will.
someone did you do fusion?
Yeah, I've got 5 Weeping Bells.
Did you get the alone? Okay. I only need 2.
I haven't found the Alolan bitch yet. I haven't found any of the exclusive Alolan assholes. There he is! I got
Are you
one.
sure about that one?
I just haven't found them yet.
Well, I'm assuming. Well, I'm assuming the Vulpix one will be at Cinnabar.
No, the motherfucker wants. Oh. Well, either way, the fucking Sandshrew guy's in this game. Like, I don't get Sandshrew. How the fuck am I supposed to do this?
No, he's not, is he?
Yeah. Pretty sure. I don't know. I don't remember. I know everybody I've met has been all the fucking generic ones. The ones that are in both games. Alright, that's one pincer down.
I spelled that right. Alolan Vulpix is in Celadon. Alolan Meowth is at Cinnabar. Those are the only 2 that are different.
Celadon?
Celadon.
I did pretty much skip Celadon.
I'm gonna say you definitely saw one, because I think... When did I see the first one that was... What was version? I think it was Sandshrew, which was in Celadon, I think.
Alright, pincers done.
I think Sandshrew was in Celadon.
I got 2 pincers. There with Eevee. Aw, Eevee's playing with his shadow. You're so silly, Eevee. You're just a big silly. Vermilion, Saffron, Celadon. Yeah, I pretty much skipped right through Celadon. Ooh, what? Oh. I mean, I guess it's cool to get likes.
For what?
Not really comfortable. Not really comfortable getting likes from e-thoughts, but whatever. Promoted my Twitch for the live on X.
Yeah.
And it's definitely an e-thought.
She hot?
The little
Send her
picture
my
I
way, I'll
saw. I'm sure you won't be the first or the last.
I like how, yeah, I like how, seeing girls just turn into e-thoughts. You notice that, Dustin? Did you notice that, Dustin?
Yeah.
It's weird. Seeing girls turn into e-thoughts. That's what happened. Very weird.
I need 4 Alolan Vulpix. So I need a whole nother set of Vulpixes. Yes, I need all 4 of these. I have to send 2 to him, keep 2 to myself, then I gotta go catch 4 more Vulpix, so I can send 2 to him and keep 2 to myself.
Go catch a, just go catch a Ninetales for me for my other one.
Oh yeah, that works.
I call you an Arcanine. We're not catching
But
the
you
actual
still-
Pokemon. Why not?
You still need fucking 2 2 of each
Alolans,
Vulpix,
yeah.
or 1. You need 2 Alolan and then 1 regular.
I already have a regular. Didn't you trade me one?
No, maybe.
Then we shall shiny hunt. Shiny hunt the fuck out of Magikarp. I'm gonna build up a whole. I'm gonna get a whole box of shiny Magikarp for future games. If you don't know why, it's because Gyarados is my favorite Pokemon. Yeah, I'd be low level though, so I gotta find a spot where it's low level.
I think
5, 10 max. I mean, it's not like I'm gonna be using him. He's just gonna be using EXP share until I get until he evolves, or he gets tackle.
Up in
And I have the badges for it.
Up in Cerulean, maybe? If you can get to the water in Cerulean?
There's stuff in next to Cerulean Cave I can do. Also, which will be lower level.
Also, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's like the first body of water you really come to.
There's one in Viridian City, near Viridian City. I don't know if it's in the actual city. Plus, you got the one on the route on the way to the Victory Road.
Yeah, but I feel like that's gonna be.
That'll be
Route 23 is gonna be high.
It's not.
Route 23
I would be high if
Nidoran
ran are like 4. How the fuck is it gonna be high when Nidoran is
talking
like
about all the
4?
way down here on 22?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's Magikarp in that little pond.
There is. I can almost guarantee it. There's Magikarp every fucking where, dude. They're never not there.
Oh, is Celadon my next?
There are more Magikarp than there are in in the oceans, in the Pokemon world, and there are stars in the universe.
How did I skip Celadon? Because I
Fucking no, not you, weirdo.
I just skipped the Pokemon Center. That's what I did. Because I battled the gym and everything. I just never went to the Pokemon Center. I already have that badge. It's the fucking rainbow badge. I just said fuck you to the Pokemon Center, apparently.
You probably went there, you shouldn't talk to anybody. I wish I didn't kill that Bronzor earlier. It took me forever to find another one.
I'm about to go to the dojo.
I wasn't trying to, though. It annoys me that you can catch Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan in that game. What's the point in the fucking dojo besides to battle people?
No, you can only catch the
you get
one
a free
you didn't
Pokemon.
get. You
Whatever.
can only catch the code changes depending upon
It doesn't matter.
which
The
one you
fact that you
pick
can
in
catch
the
either one is
dojo.
retarded. That was part of the whole, like...
If you don't do the
exclusive
dojo, they
Pokemon
never
thing.
appear.
Oh, well. That's stupid.
You can't catch any of them at all if you don't do the dojo. You have to do the dojo for the other one to appear in the wild on Route 23. And it's like a super fucking rare spawn.
No, that was in... That was on Victory Road. That was
which
the
is
tunnels in
Route
Victory
23.
Road.
Oh,
No, it's literally
the cave.
different.
The cave.
Yeah.
Either way,
Victory Road is the cave.
it's still a fucking rare ass spawn.
Not really. I had a bunch spawn.
It
Well, I
doesn't
had
make
lures
it
when I was catching whatever. Dude, I ran into them constantly. I don't know.
Doesn't
Like
make it-
when they say it's
doesn't
rare, I'm
make
like, it kind of does. When I think rare, I think of like, actually, you know what the rarest Pokemon I caught was? Scyther. All the other rare ones weren't very rare.
the rarest Pokemon.
Chansey is a rare spawn. No, I'm talking about in the game. Ones where they spawn in the wild. The rarest Pokemon I caught in that game was Scyther. Without a shadow of a doubt.
Rarest Pokemon of the world.
Spinda's not rare. Having all the Spinda is rare.
Having one
It
Spinda
would take
is
forever to get
rare
them all, though.
because no one is gonna have that Spinda.
No, that's not true. Not every Spinda is different.
Pretty sure it is.
No, because you can get Pokemon with the same stats. And the same natures and stuff.
Okay, but they all look different.
No, they don't. It's based on stats and nature. That's literally what it's based on. So if you catch one with the same stats and the same nature, it's going to be the same fucking Spinda. Also, in Pokemon Go, there's what, 3 Spinda that you can catch? And you can catch them multiple times, so you can definitely have more than one of the same ones.
Alright, I don't know why you even fucking bring up Pokemon Go like it's an actual fucking game.
I can tell you right now, I've had 2 of the same Spinda playing X and Y. I'm telling you for a fact, because I looked at their stats, looked at their natures, everything else.
Each Spinda's spot pattern is different.
Incorrect.
Really? Because that's what the fucking Pokedex says.
It's incorrect.
So you're saying Pokemon.com, US, Pokedex, Spinda, the people who wrote the fucking shit is wrong when
Yes.
they say each Spinda's spot pattern is different.
It literally can't happen.
Definitely can. Do you understand how they do the Spinda sprites?
Yes, I do, actually.
There's millions upon millions
Actually,
of
there's
variations.
billions. Yes,
Even
and it's based on... And, Dustin, you're not understanding what I'm saying.
Each Spinda's pattern is different.
Dustin, there's only... That's impossible.
It's not. That's like saying it's impossible for me and you to have different fingerprints. That's dumb. Stop talking. It's really not that hard to be different.
Okay. The main series games, the patterns are variations of calculated by personality values, which in 32-bit number, which is why the odds of finding 2 Spinda exactly alike are 1 in 4 billion. It is completely possible.
Billion!
It's based on... It's
still
based
makes
by...
it the most rare. Yes,
Dude, you can catch 2 of the same Spinda. I caught 2 of the same Spinda. In X and Y.
How the fuck did you manage 2 out of billions?
Because it's based on... It's based on personality nature.
I bet you didn't. You just think you just think they look the same because you're colorblind.
Color has nothing to do with it because the colors don't change.
I know. I just said that because that's your only visual fault.
Personality values.
What was that? Close combat? We got Pokemon Jackie Chan. Oh, I forgot there's a fucking coach trainer in there. Yes, I want to have a battle. I'm Beat the shit out of you with my fairy tornado. Oh, and you bring out a Machoke? What level is it? Yep, you're fucked. Go, fairy tornado! They're gone. Electabuzz. You know what? Why didn't they make Electabuzz electric fighting?
I don't know. Same reason they didn't make Magmar or Pinsir bug fighting. It learns fighting moves. Literally, pretty much the same beetle, just different.
It wasn't why I was questioning it, but your logic's there too.
Why were you questioning it?
Just because he looks like he's got those big ass fucking arms and shit, like.
So does Pinsir. They're just skinny. And its cousin, Heracross, genetic cousin Heracross, is a fighting type.
Yeah.
So, really, if anyone should be wondering what the fuck is going on, Pinsir and Gyarados. And Dunsparce. Why is it a fucking normal Pokemon? Like, why isn't it ground? It literally has Pokedex entries saying it's ground, essentially.
What even is Dunsparce?
A weird fucking grub thing.
Like, a lot of Pokemon, you look at it and you're like, yep, I could see it. Eevee's a little fox. Rattata's a rat. Which doesn't really make any sense when Pikachu's bigger and it's supposed to be a mouse. But we can ignore that flawed logic. Because it still makes somewhat sense. It's a mouse and a rat. Still don't have max scores. Yay. Vanillish is a vanilla ice cream cone.
I don't know, dude. There's some pretty big mice.
All the Eevees are big ass foxes.
Foxes are big. What are you talking about? They're not small.
No, so all
How
the
big is
Eevees
Eevee?
are big ass Eevee itself is not that big, but all the Eevees are are foxes.
The Eevee.
Like all the evolutions are foxes. They look like foxes.
Yeah, I understand that. But how big are they?
Well, my Eevee's on the tall side, and it's only like a.
I'm talking about on average. Look at the
1 foot.
Pokedex.
1'2".
Not Eevee. I'm talking about the evolutions.
Well, I can only give you 3.
Probably all relatively the same size.
Three foot.
3 foot tall.
No, sorry, my
Or long.
Vaporeon is extra. I don't know. That's a good question. I'm gonna assume since it's Vaporeon, it's height. Because I feel like it'd be longer than 3 feet in length because of its tail. But then again, Jolteon's only 2 foot. Same with Flareon. So maybe it is length from head to tail.
That doesn't fucking help any. I mean, all of them are relatively, even in length, they're all relatively close to foxes.
Yeah.
This can't all be length. There's no way. You need to learn how to measure Pokemon.
Kind of makes sense with It makes sense with Jolteon. Doesn't really make sense with Flareon though, because Flareon's tail's kind of big.
See, this sucks because it's got to be length, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
Because even in the show and the video games, when they're next to the trainers, they're all the average size of a fox.
Yeah.
Like they're around the fox sizes.
Right. Alright. What do I gotta do to get into the gym again?
Die.
I did Silphco.
What gym?
There we go.
Yeah, I'm convinced it's length.
Time to
There's
go.
no way they're doing it by height.
Time to go get me a Master Ball.
Unless every form of media is lying to us. In the Pokemon universe.
I was about to say, that's entirely probable in real life.
Because no, like every form of media, the video games, the manga, the show, all of it says essentially that shows us Eevees being a regular. I mean, I'm not saying it's like a specific fox, but like I'm talking about the range of foxes that exist. They're in that range. Might be on the bigger side. They're not very big, is what I'm saying. Like they're big, but they're not like giant or anything. So it doesn't make sense to me if just because even a red fox, and they're not the biggest fox. They're nowhere close. I think they're like the average size of all the foxes.
Right.
They're pretty fucking big, dude. Like, Coyotes are that big. A little bit bigger.
Magikarp is a carp. Gyarados is a giant Chinese water dragon. Even though he's not typed that way, that's what the fuck he is.
Yeah, but I think that's part of some kind of Japanese like folklore.
Either way,
Kind of like Dragon Ball and
Journey to the West.
No, that's different.
Son Goku.
Yu Yu Hakusho have the same afterlife.
Oh yeah.
It's just
you
can go see King Yama. There's a bunch of
I just found out
demon-looking dudes walking around.
I just found out that Ariel-chan is multiversal.
Oh, I know. I knew that. I just don't get it. I don't get her whole thing. I don't understand.
Man, she's just a parody.
I know. That's
She's
probably why I don't really like it and care about it.
Right. She's raced. In one of the mangas, she raced Sonic. I don't know how the hell Sonic got there. It's one of the later comics too. After he makes her a new teenage body or whatever. Like he makes her an adult body. I guess she wants to grow up or something, and she races Sonic. I thought that was. I mean, she beats him because she's a parody character, and you can't beat them.
Yeah, I said the other day I was talking about this. I was like, it depends.
Like, I was annoyed.
Even, because like someone was like, One Punch Man is the strongest. I'm like, well, it depends. And they're like, what do you mean? I was like, are you going by his universe, parody, or whatever universe the other person's from?
Right.
And they're like, what do you mean? I was like, he's a parody. He's not like. He's kind of a parody, but he's kind of not. He's like this weird in between.
He started as a parody of shonen anime, and turned into something that, I mean, he's still somewhat of a parody. Because I mean, come on, One Punch Man. If it wasn't a parody, nobody would give a fuck about him, because that's not. 9 out of 10 times, it's not really entertaining for some guy to walk up, punch you one time, and the fucking everything be over. Like, that's boring. That's lazy writing.
And he's actually not One Punch Man either when you watch the anime.
No, he usually, like, the decisive hit is a punch, but it usually takes more than one.
Yeah, because he was, when he fights that big-ass demon or alien or whatever the fuck it was, they were fighting for a good bit.
Yeah.
And he wasn't just getting smashed around, they were taking blows, both of them.
Right.
But there's some parts of the anime where he just gets smashed around and doesn't get hurt.
That is funny, though.
Oh, I agree.
And the fact that he can't catch that damn fly.
Yeah. What was that damn fly? You just use Fire Punch?
And look, in my opinion, yeah, he might be. In my opinion, though, One Punch Man can't even catch a fucking fly.
No, I think he's really strong, but I think the funniest thing about that is that, like, really the only meme... Really, he's not like he is, but he isn't a parody. Like, he's a meme. He's not really a parody. Like, his facial expressions literally come from internet memes. Like, all of his facial expressions are herp derp, essentially.
Before internet memes were actually a thing.
Maybe that's where that came from.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know the origins of all the memes. Nor do I care. Why? When was One Punch Man written?
It was before I even heard the term meme. Season 1 came out. The anime for Season 1 came out long before I even heard the word meme. Before meme was a thing. It was all just fucking... We didn't really have memes back then.
It doesn't help me at all. I mean, internet memes have existed since the early 2000s, so...
Yeah, but they were different back then.
Yeah, but they were still memes.
Yeah, but they weren't really the memes that we see now.
Well, the memes we see now are made by Gen Z, and they all really kind of suck. They have no real meaning. It's just current topics. That's all it is. It was released in June of 2012, so it's probably the other way around. Because internet memes have existed since the early 2000s. At minimum, that's when I
understand that, but internet memes in the early 2000s were like Happy Bunny fucking sayings and shit. It wasn't fucking just trollololo guy. Or Happy Tree Friends. Not Happy Bunny. I mean, it was a bunny.
I mean,
one of them is a bunny, but...
I mean, Rage Comics or Herp Derp came out in the early 2000s, so I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna say, I remember seeing them in the early 2000s. What the fuck are you talking about? No, I'm sure they're older than that because I wasn't on the internet enough to give a shit in the 90s. So, there's that. I need to meditate. 10% chance. That's all I got for now. It's a beaver. B-Barrel's cool. Got a ballast lady. But no, Herp Turf's not even, is pretty old. Or Rage Comics, whatever you want to call it.
Alright, fine. I didn't know fairy type moves were not very effective against ghosts.
They're not?
Apparently.
That's weird.
I mean, it kind of makes sense,
it's weird,
though.
'cause...
No, it kind of makes sense, though, because if dark moves are super effective against ghost, and fairy's super effective against dark...
I mean, dark moves are technically super effective against fairy. But fairy is also super effective against dark.
Well, dragon's also super effective against dragon.
Yeah, that makes sense. The fairy one doesn't make sense to me at all. I'm still trying to figure that one out.
Because they just threw it in there.
No, because like
bother trying to balance.
There is, so no, it's not even that. Okay, so there's a logic behind the weaknesses and the strengths, right? There is a logic behind it. Even when you get into psychic and stuff, right? It makes sense, except for poison. That doesn't make any sense to me. Even the explanation doesn't make sense to me. But like
my explanation,
so
they just
fairy
super effective against poison.
No, because nothing's like poison's one of the weakest set of Pokemon. Period. There's very few good poison Pokemon.
There still needed something to be super effective against it. I don't think before fairy.
Fire?
It wasn't super effective against poison. It was only a super effective against grass poison.
No, but it could be. That's my point.
I mean, to be fair, fire could be super effective against everything except water. You heat something up enough except for water. Well, even water. You heat something up enough, it's gonna fucking die. Water becomes gas. Rock melts.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's not rock.
It's not. An onyx is not going to be very effective in a liquid state.
Actually, it'd probably be more effective.
What?
Anyways, yeah, because if you throw lava at someone, go ahead, or anything, go ahead, see what happens.
Yeah, but it wouldn't even be able to move.
Why wouldn't it? There's whole
Because-
Pokemon made out of lava.
Then again, how the fuck does anybody know how the fuck onyx moves to begin with?
Okay, so the logic
Bunch of
for
fun.
grass.
Bunch
And
of
fire.
boulders sitting there.
So think about it, right? If this is actually based in reality, and I know fairy and dragon aren't real things, but if you go by the lore of fairies and dragons, it doesn't make any sense,
Aren't they though?
right? So, just listen to me.
We won't debate that right now.
Grass, I don't want to debate that at all. I'm just going by the consensus of, like, today. The scientific consensus of right now. Because it's all based in science. It really is. Grass gets burnt by fire. People use dirt and rocks to put out fire. It makes sense. They use water to put out fire. Right? Like, for instance, poison isn't effective against steel. Even though there's moves that are called acid, which makes no fucking sense. But that's besides the point. But here's my problem with it, right? Like, we understand why dragon is effective against everything. We understand why ghost only is effective against everything but normal and fighting.
Birds.
Right? What?
Some ghost moves can't touch birds. I don't know why.
All ghost moves hurt birds. They're usually flying normal. That's why. Like, if you attack a Talonflame, which is fire flying, it attacks it. The dragon one doesn't make any sense. As a matter of fact, nothing should be super effective to it, and it should only be super effective against itself. And it should not be super effective against anything. And here's my logic for that, right? According to the lore of dragons, there are two types of dragons. There is the libertarian, leave me the fuck alone dragon, and there's the animalistic dragon. The libertarian, leave me the fuck alone dragon doesn't hurt anyone, doesn't bother anyone unless it is bothered. The animalistic one is being an animal. Therefore, there is no negative stereotype to any of that. Correct?
Yeah, but I think the reason why it's okay, so technically
But,
they're not
listen.
Technically they're not super effective to everything except for themselves.
They're not. I'm not saying.
But
Yeah, but why is...
originally
Hold on.
they did do crit damage. I don't
They
know.
still
if
do.
They still do crit damage to everyone.
Yeah, they're
except
more
for
likely to
fairies?
get critical hits.
Oh no,
They're more likely to
used
get critical
be
hits. It's
Gen
always been the
1.
case.
No, in Gen 1 they did.
Yeah, because there's
1.5
one
damage.
dragon Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
in
like
In
Gen 2
Gen 1, before
to,
they
to
changed
Gen
it,
5.
They did crit damage no matter what. And then if you got a crit hit, that was... I don't even know how to calculate that. 1.5, 1...
Times 1.5. Anyways, so my problem is fairies, because it's either scientific or good versus evil, right? That's how it works in the Pokemon setup before fairy. Okay?
Right.
Like, for instance, psychic, right? Psychic affects everything because it's not necessarily good or evil. Except for ghosts. The reason it does affect ghosts, but it's not super effective. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's poison type. Which that doesn't make sense either. But The dragon one specifically doesn't make sense, especially with fairy, because fairies, there's all types of fairies, good and evil. There's no such thing as an evil dragon.
You're not wrong.
No such
But
thing.
the logic for the show back in Gen 1 when there was only three ghosts.
Yeah, they're poison though.
And they're all poison. But let's make sure Ash takes a fucking Pokemon into the psychic gym that could get his ass beat like that.
Yeah, but it could actually beat its ass like really bad.
Right, but the logic wasn't really there back then. Like,
yeah, it was. It was there. It's just because it was poison and it's a show. Who cares? I'm talking about the actual mechanic of the game. The mechanic of the game is very simple. It's either scientific or it's good versus evil. That's it. For the stuff that's like ghost, psychic, fairy, dragon, that's all good versus evil. Except for dragon and fairy. The problem with fairy is there's no such thing as a good or a bad dragon. Morally speaking. 0. This is either the animalistic dragon or the libertarian dragon saying, leave me the fuck alone.
I mean, the only reason people label fairies as good or evil is
They're not,
by our
though.
standards. That's what I'm saying. It's by our standards. We don't.
That's fine.
Know. Like fairies aren't.
Yeah, but
they might not be good.
That's not the point,
evil.
Dustin. You're arguing the standard. I'm arguing using the standard that Pokemon is using, which is our standard. I'm not arguing fairy standards. I don't give a fuck about that. Okay.
No.
What I'm arguing is that fairies come in every different type of good, bad, indifferent. Like
right.
it's the whole spectrum. So how the fuck? And this is what they said. This is exactly how everyone's deducted to it. Fairies are good. What are you talking about? Literally, there is no evil dragon. Dragons are never fucking evil. When you see them in fairy tales, they hoard treasure. That's just a libertarian hoarding their shit. You're allowed to do that in any moral code. Pick fucking one. Pick one moral code that exists in the universe, probably, that says libertarians are bad.
Because ferrets.
They might not have great ideas.
Because ferrets don't do the same thing.
Yeah, but my point is there's no bad dragons.
Well, that's my point.
Like
ferrets.
The fairy tales, even in the fairy tales,
ferrets go steal shiny things and they hoard them, just like dragons. Yeah. And nobody's calling ferrets evil.
Even in fairy tales, like medieval fairy tales, like for instance, Snow White, right? The Prince Charming had to go beat up a dragon.
There's only been
because it was hoarding treasure.
There's only been one story where I ever thought the dragon was actually evil. And I
don't know a story where it's like that.
It did a pretty evil thing, and I can't remember the name. It was on Netflix for a while. But it went and attacked a village, which animalistic. Okay. However, he purposely...
No, when I say animalistic, right? Animalistic, that doesn't... Okay, so when I say animalistic, there's a difference between animalistic and like the libertarian ones. Libertarian ones are like people, right? They like think, they have a brain, and you have the animalistic ones, which are essentially just giant lizards who just happen to be smarter, right, than most animals, but they're not like intelligent enough to really do anything besides be an animal. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like looking at a cat. Cats torture animals.
I don't know.
They do.
I don't know what the dragon's motivation was to attack the actual city. could have been for food, could have been for shits and giggles. I don't know. My point is, when I actually thought the dragon was evil, was when he spared the man, killed his wife and child right in front of him, looked him dead in the fucking face, and basically laughed.
Okay, that's a weird time. I've never seen that.
And then tore the man's heart out because the man was feeling so much despair and wanted to kill the dragon. Could feel the bloodlust coming from the man, so he tore the man's heart out, replaced it with his own heart, told the man, "Go get stronger and come back for your revenge." I was like, "You're an evil motherfucker."
It sounds like it's just a dumb plot. That's what that sounds like. A bad plot. Anyways, the point being, traditionally dragons of everywhere, none of them are evil. They're either animalistic, gods, or libertarian. Every story.
Come to find out, by the end of the anime, the dragon was really old and he didn't want to fucking live anymore. So that was the whole reason behind everything that he did, was he was trying to find somebody who could fucking kill him.
That's fine. My biggest problem with it is that, like, traditionally, though, dragons are just animals. They're not really that smart. They just hoard things.
That was legitimately the only story where I've ever felt the dragon was actually evil. Because that was probably one of the most evil things I've ever seen anything do.
And even if it isn't true, like, let's say the current depictions of dragons is wrong, right? Even if it's not true, it's like, yeah, but when Pokemon came out, and since before the people who made Pokemon, who were older, all the stories that have to do with dragons, those are the only two stories.
Right.
Even if you go back into old stories about dragons, dragons aren't really evil. They just kill the dragon because it's dangerous. It's like killing a mountain lion that's killing for fun. That's what it's like doing. It has nothing to do with like.
No. Most of the time when you hear about them going on a dragon hunt, it's because the dragon's been out doing dragon stuff, and it's a danger to everyone else.
And you can't say the danger thing is a problem because fairies are also dangerous to people.
Right.
They're not always good. As a matter of fact, throughout most of history, fairies were never good. It was rare to have a good fairy.
There are whole subgenres of fairies that are malicious.
Yeah. Like, most of the ones you know about are...
Gnomes are technically fairies, and there are a lot of gnomes that are malicious in nature.
Malicious.
Goblins are technically fae folk. I don't think all goblins are evil, but they do.
I'm not saying
they do some evil type shit.
Yeah. See, my problem is it doesn't make sense. There's no reasoning for it, right? There just isn't.
Goblins are just dumb, so they really don't know.
What did I just pick? I don't even know what the fuck I just picked.
Goblins. Every goblin story I've ever fucking heard of, just not. They don't know any different. They do goblin shit. They're not intelligent enough to know not to do goblin shit.
Yeah. Like, I can't think of a time where dragons... Like, because someone said Sleeping Beauty, I was like, but Sleeping Beauty, he wasn't evil.
It wasn't...
And they're like, what do you mean? And I was like, in Sleeping Beauty...
That wasn't even...
Yeah?
Hold on. I thought that... My memory was that wasn't even a fucking dragon. It was the witch who transformed into a dragon.
Yeah.
Which technically doesn't make... To me, that's not a dragon.
I'm not even necessarily going by. I'm not even necessarily going by the Disney fairy tale version. I'm going by all of them. I don't remember what the I haven't read the Brothers Grimm stuff in a long time, so I have no fucking clue what it said in the actual fairy tales, which were grim tales, actually.
Right. I mean, they were fairies.
I'm talking about.
It was quite grim.
So I'm even giving that. I'm even giving liberty, and saying that isn't the case. That it is a dragon, right?
Right.
I'm giving them the liberty of having it be a dragon.
The dragon itself wasn't evil. He was just following orders.
No.
Like the.
But even if it was doing it on his own, he was hoarding shit. Who cares?
They were trying to take it. He was protecting his shit.
It's just weird.
Yeah. Or even the dragon in the real the non-Disney Alice in Wonderland story. The Wabbajock. I can't say
the Wabbajocky.
Yes. That motherfucker. I don't think he was. I don't think Barry's gonna be picked. I don't think he was inherently evil either. It was his world, and they were taking it over.
I don't know. It just doesn't make any fucking sense. None of it made any sense to me. Because someone was like, "It's good and evil." I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Because there's a problem with that. The only thing that would be good versus evil in the fairy thing is you can say there is good fairies, so it makes sense for them to be dark Pokemon, okay? But dark Pokemon beats psychic Pokemon, and psychic is neutral. It's not good, bad. It's indifferent. So, I just don't get it. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, nah. It definitely don't.
The fairy typing makes 0 sense. Hey, it's a Smeargle guy. I think. It's a painter, so... It doesn't make any sense to me. It just doesn't. Right?
Or Mime Jr., you know.
Shit, he's a fairy type in this game. God damn it.
Are there female Mime Juniors?
There's no female Mr. Mimes, is there?
I don't know.
Because that's the whole point. Because you're supposed to use Jinx in the breeding. If you were to bring Mr. Mime... Apparently Mr. Mime's 50-50.
Mr. Mime was created before the concept of gender was applied to the Pokemon universe, which is why it's the only Pokemon with a male honorific. When the games were localized for English-speaking audiences, Nintendo of America renamed it to Mr. Mime based on its masculine appearance and behavior. Mr. Mime's Japanese name was Japanese kanji that I can't actually read, but it means barrier. And the designers never intended it to be gender-specific. Jinx would be a female, and as is the case with Mr. Mime, he would be considered male.
Yeah. Okay, so they've just fixed it, I guess. Technically, right?
Well, they never actually gave him a gender until.
No, that one had a gender.
They didn't give him a gender until after they applied genders to Pokemon. When they originally
so they fixed it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, basically. And then they made it to where, since the Westerners, because apparently his original name is Barrier.
Or it might not say barrier, it's just the name of a
kanji. Whatever the fuck the kanji. It's a
demon.
It's a set of kanji, so I have no idea
Yeah.
what it actually says. Because it could say something fucking wild. And
You
just
could
mean
put it in.
barrier.
Put it in translator.
I didn't feel like it.
Let me pull up his Japanese name.
But yeah, he was never supposed to be a he.
Barriered.
And Jinx was never supposed to be a she. They were supposed to be like Mew. Or they were originally like Mew, genderless.
Yeah, but you could breed them. I don't know, maybe not. I don't remember.
I don't know if you could in the originals.
Yeah, I just said I don't remember.
Yeah. Because I wasn't really all that into breeding and all that shit when I first played Pokemon when the originals came out. Like, it was a cool mechanic, but I wasn't really necessarily.
What?
I didn't know about IVs and EVs and all that shit, so I didn't really care.
I don't know. This is crazy.
Let's go shiny hunting in Gen 1.
Yeah, the transfer to a Gen 2 game.
No. You
Yeah.
just gotta figure out its stats and shit.
That's true, but it's also annoying.
I mean, the easy way is just to transfer it to a Gen 2.
No, because the stats can also... Yeah, but you can have the same stats as a normal one, too.
There were certain stats for shinies. It wasn't necessarily high or low. It was legitimate, like, speed, defense, and this had to be 15. Like,
yeah, but you could catch
really
ones that weren't shiny that were that
weird.
way.
Well, I mean, technically, none of them were shiny.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really convoluted to how to tell you had a shiny in Gen 1. We could have had shinies and never fucking knew.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I lost all those Pokemon.
That's why I said had.
So... Well, no, because I did transfer them to Gen 2, and none of them were shiny, so... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Gen 3, which had shinies as well. Cool, you're a nice guy. I like you. But yeah, like, it doesn't make it, like... There's a lot of things that don't make sense. Like, why is like... Okay, cool. Right? Like, it's just barriered. Why don't they just call it barriered? It makes sense to what it does.
Dude, have you seen the Japanese names for all the Pokemon and the difference between the two?
Yeah.
There's a lot of fucking differences.
Yeah, I know, but like, yeah, because some, yeah, but Mr. Mime doesn't make any sense to change. It just doesn't.
I mean, you're not wrong, but there's a lot of other ones that, honestly, why the fuck did you change them? They sound so much cooler in the fucking Japanese way anyway.
I don't know. It just doesn't make. There's a lot of things that they do that doesn't make any fucking sense.
But then there's there's some others that actually, yeah, it makes sense on why you changed it.
Oh yes. Pokeradar. When did I get that? I don't know. Damn, dude, that's gonna suck. Cause you know what that means, right?
Huh.
From now on, I don't know when I got that.
You gotta go back.
I could have just got it and I don't realize it.
I
will eventually. I'm not talking about going back. Right now. No. Isn't it the Pokeradar?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if that was the item finder or the poke. No, that was the item finder. Maybe. I don't remember. I thought that was the item finder, though.
I'll look it up.
I don't know. Go outside and try it.
Spelled that wrong.
I mean, I could very well be wrong, but I don't remember what the Poke Finder looked like in Diamond and Pearl. It's been so fucking long since I played those games.
Oh no, the Poke Radar is its own item in this game.
Okay.
It might have always been, but I'm not sure. I thought it was, maybe this is the item finder. What the hell, man? I should have went out here and found some items. I think there's probably nothing gonna be around here, but
Why did that one circle... Why are some of the circles staying and not fading?
I haven't seen one stay. They all fade. What are you talking about?
I could still see the circles on your fucking screen. They're very dim, but I can still see them.
I think you're playing tricks with your own eyes.
That very well could be just my brain leaving an after image.
Flying.
Pick-a-ding, pick-a-ding, pick-a-ding. Oh. The 9th floor.
Anyways.
We got a floor.
No, I was just thinking about that.
I guess it's either 9 to heal and 3 to teleport, or 3 to heal and 9 to teleport.
What are you talking about?
Self-kill.
Oh.
I know it's either floor 9 or floor 3 that you teleport and heal in. I just don't remember which one's which. That's a big old volcano. Somebody using flash at the top of the volcano?
Huh?
Looks like somebody just went to the top of the volcano and used flash.
No, it's supposed to be for Arceus. Remember, Arceus is like in Sinnoh. The 4 god Pokemon are quite literally like gods. They worship them like gods. It's just now the Diamond Clan and the Pearl Clan are just now fused together in one city. along with the people that you that came over here, which is actually called Team Galaxy. Was the military? It was Galaxy Squad or whatever the fuck it was.
Huh.
And there's this theory, but we don't know this.
That's funny.
Because we don't know technically where Cynthia was born. Like, technically, yeah, we could say she was born here, right? We don't know that for sure. I don't think they ever cover that. If they do, I don't remember it. Maybe they do in the anime or the manga or something. But in the game, the last guy you fight is Cynthia. He's just a dude version of Cynthia.
Oh my fucking god!
Like it's her ancestor. Maybe. It does make sense. She's the same team.
Okay, I mean I'm not gonna fucking bitch. How the fuck Eevee dodges a self-destruct is beyond me, but cool.
Dude, I don't understand how sleeping Pokemon can dodge anything.
I don't understand how fucking... I don't understand why self-destruct is even a thing.
I mean, the Pokemon that brought it it made sense because they were kind of like robotic-like, right?
I don't
like
remember.
Magnemite. Well, Magnemite. I think the first one, the ones that don't make sense are like the rock Pokemon.
Yeah.
I just think they had a small move pool, so they gave it to him. But like in the first gen,
coughing and wheezing makes sense because they're just full of gas. Sense. You ignite the gas, they explode.
They're not okay. That one's not a robot, but like Magnemite, Magneton, Electrode,
Voltorb. Yeah, I mean, I get.
Those were the ones that it was designed for.
It just doesn't make any sense why you would even have basically suicide as
I don't know. Why is there an animal that comes in self-defense?
Yeah, good point.
It comes at people. Why does that exist?
You want to see my pecker?
You want to see my pecker? It's nut and run. Pecker? That's what he's doing. He's literally nutting and running. Fucking weirdo animals, dude.
If he was a bear,
women wouldn't like him anymore.
If he was a bear, it would be Honey Nut Cheerio.
Like, is that sexual assault?
Is it though, if it's a defense mechanism?
But I mean our defense mechanism is punching someone in the face if we're barehanded, right? So like, we still get in trouble for that.
Depending upon the state, yes.
So, and it is a reflex in a lot of people. Like, it's a reflex for me. I don't have the run sense. I have the fight sense.
That max elixir probably would have came in handy, like
obviously I'm gonna run from certain things, but like as far as like if someone was to hit me, even if an animal is attacking you, you're not gonna lay there and take it.
No, you come on them and then run.
Well, that guy, yeah, but like us, we're gonna punch it, right? So why do we get in trouble for self-defense? I'm not judging people that run. I get it. I'm not saying don't. Because it's a reaction. You can't really control it.
Fight
Right?
or flight.
Yeah. Well,
Where's
there's also
the card
freeze,
key?
but
That's the room I need to be in.
you get it after beating the one of the big guys. One of the like under like the middle guys.
So it's 3rd floor. So that means 9th floor is healing, which is right there. And I still can't get in there.
Yeah, because you have to get the card. You have to battle the. You have to battle one of the Team Rocket admins. I don't know what floor they're on. It's a trigger. It's a triggering scene. Like it triggers a cutscene.
I've been on every floor.
Well, keep going until you find it. That's all I gotta say. Sorry. I mean, you can look it up. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm sure there's a guide out there that tells you. It's on the top floor. I know that. Not the top floor.
I am at the top floor. This is
I said it's
11th
not.
floor. Oh.
It's not the top floor. Not.
I was about to say, I'm on the top floor.
You don't go to the doors. You go somewhere and you come across.
I'm enamored by the pictures. And apparently there's a fucking item around here. Oh, apparently there's an X accuracy right in front of this picture of ruins. The pictures are becoming interesting. Look, there's Pokemon Tower. It's the motherfucking Pokemon Tower behind the lady.
Yeah. There's lots of that stuff even in this. Look, the map. On the wall, it looks like the map that you look at.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that makes sense. It's a town map. Although, it doesn't make any sense why they call it a town map. It's for the whole fucking region.
The best thing is the TVs in here, if I can find one, and the laptops. They have different, all of them, I won't say all of them have different screens, but all, like, they're not all the same screen. You know what I'm saying?
Right, the
Let
same
me find a fucking house. Yeah. And, like, the TV rolls, like, a show, and then ads, and then, like, other, you know what I mean?
So kind of like in,
That's really cool.
kind of like in,
Like, you know how if you went up to the TV at your mom's
like
house in the first gen, it was always, like, a different show?
Yeah, it's kind of like in How on High on Life, where when you go back to your house, you can watch movies on the TV in High on Life, and it's a different movie there's 3 different movies you can watch at home, and it's different every time you go back to the house. Like after you complete, oh yeah, so after you complete like the first after you get your first bounty, it puts a movie, and you can sit there and watch like 5 full movies in that game.
Yeah.
It's
just
wild.
text though.
No, in High on Life you could literally sit there and watch the movie.
Oh.
In your house. I think one of them was like Vampire Cheerleaders or something. They're all old ass movies.
Yeah, I think the first one there's a point where it's like Godzilla.
And then
a group of 4 boys walk down the train tracks.
And one of them is one of them you can watch in a movie theater is like Evil Wind or something like that. And it's almost it's a movie very similar to Evil Dead in the sense that it was supposed to be scary and is not. It's actually kind of
horror,
funny.
like true horror isn't actually scary.
I know, it's so weird.
Like, it's both scary. It's got everything, right? It's got a little bit of drama. It's got a little bit of comedy. It's got a little bit of...
Well, not only that, but what people thought was scary back in the fucking
Jump scares.
50s and 60s.
Well, it's not jump scares.
We're kind of desensitized to that dumb shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
I don't think that's what it is. I don't think that's what that is. I just think, because nobody actually thinks that. No one's ever thought that movie was scary. What I'm saying is like, actual true horror, like from the beginning, has always had like a little bit of everything in it. The point is a gruesome topic.
Right, and for that one,
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, for that one, it's this group of friends. They go to, I can't remember where it was,
cabin.
but I've seen it. It's not a. It is a cabin, but it's not a cabin. It's like it's in like in a ruined town or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah. So they go in and they fucking.
Well, it's not even that. It's also the fact that like these are supposed to be demons, right?
Yeah. It's not like you're. Well, I don't know. The whole Evil Dead was supposed to be demons too. The whole Necronomicon.
That's what I'm saying. It is a horror movie. True horror isn't actually always like jump scares and shit. Like there's jump scares to it because there's just a couple spots. There's a couple spots in that movie where you could be jump scared, easy.
I'm not saying that, but it just wasn't generally scary at all. Didn't make me feel scared or anything. If anything, it was just funny.
Yeah, I mean, there's different horror because like even if you watch like Night of the Living Dead, right? There is comedy in that movie.
One? Yeah, I mean, there's comedy in it too, but like, it just generally, because it's so old and the acting style is almost like B-list celebrities and shit. Like, to me, it was just funny.
Well, that's the point.
They're not B-list. They probably weren't B-list celebrities.
Yeah.
You know, at the time, but I can't believe they took the TVs away from us in Let's Go. This TV's nothing. Doesn't do shit.
It might just be your mom's TV.
Your mom. Ah, yes, there he is.
Mom.
My mom.
Fuck your mom. But nah, it's so dumb.
You know who else likes working at a park? My mom.
Okay.
Regular show.
I didn't really watch that show.
That dude was fucking hilarious. Because he didn't do your mom jokes. He did my mom jokes.
Yeah, I thought it was funny as shit. Because, like, David watched it for a bit. And it is kind of funny. But, like, it's not really that funny. You know what I mean?
No, just him, to be honest. Like, that's all. The only episodes I ever watched.
No, the gorilla's backstory. David was watching that episode, and I was like, "This is insane."
Fucking skips.
Yeah. And they always had like random edits of like real life animals to the animal ones.
The way they animated him skipping was so accurately inaccurate.
Yeah.
Cause you really like it looks so bad, but then you think about it, like how the fuck do you animate skipping other than that? Like
But no, think about it, dude. Like, and like that whole origin story is like insane to me. I'm like, what is going on in this show? What the fuck? But like, my favorite part, I will say this: the funniest part about that whole show is when they edit in, like when they're making, like when something shocking happens, and they edit in a photo of a real life, like blue jay or raccoon,
Right.
like out of left field. It's like, what? Like, that's hilarious. You know what was really funny? Did you ever watch the show World Peace when it was on Adult Swim?
I don't think so.
Dude, it's so, like, weird, but it's, like, funny. Like, not, like, it was kind of like, take Tim and Eric and actually make it good.
You're setting a low bar there.
Yeah, but that's what makes it so funny, because they're like, making... They're kind of making fun of that, while also making fun of other stuff inside that show.
Did he just self-destruct?
They had a skit of that in that show, which is that show.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Weezy can learn flamethrower. I mean, obviously it makes sense. How else?
You should watch it. Do you know who Sam Hyde is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's his show.
You're gonna fucking...
That was his show. That's the show he got canceled from.
You're gonna shit yourself when I tell you this. You know
What?
a movie I've never seen?
What?
I can't remember what the name of the movie is. But it was a bunch of puppets. And the theme song was America! Fuck yeah!
Oh, Team America?
Yeah, I never actually watched that movie.
I mean, it's funny, but it's only like funny like the first couple times you watch it.
I never actually watched it at all.
Your mic isn't picking up anything or it's muted or something.
I never actually watched it at all. I've only seen clips.
Yeah, it's not like all the clips that you see are the funny parts.
Oh, so no point in watching the rest of it. Fantastic. Great.
Yeah, like I guarantee you can find a single clip from every part of that movie on the internet.
And those are the only...
And put it all together into one movie. No, because that is the movie. That's the movie. The movie is just like, you take the War on Terror and make it on steroids and make it ridiculous. That's what it is.
America. Yeah. Why does my Rumble do that?
Do what?
Although I do appreciate the other two viewers on my Rumble. If you could hook up in the chat, that'd be awesome. But my Rumble never stays live. If I'm not watching it, it won't be live when I go back to the tab.
That's because it stops where you left.
What are you, YouTube? On my phone? Get out of here.
Yeah, it does it automatically. I don't know why. You know, do you have any other video sources up that are web-based?
Only Twitch and this.
This would stop it because...
And yet Twitch and Kick still run. And I have...
Yeah, it's annoying.
I have Restream, Rumble, Twitch, and Kick all running in different tabs. Rumble is the only one that does that.
Yeah, it's designed to do that. It's done. They did it on purpose. That's what I'm saying.
To make you continue watching. It's my stream. I shouldn't have to watch it.
You can always pop out the chat and just leave it on your desktop.
Oh, can you do that on Restream?
No, not on Restream.
Oh, yes, you can.
Because Rumble doesn't go.
Restream Rumble.
Yeah.
Well,
you can do it on most video apps.
It goes to Restream. So, I mean, it's not really that important that it's popped out. I thought it did.
Doesn't it?
Yep.
No, yeah, it does, I guess. That's new.
Now that they got it set up to, I guess now that they got it set up to where you don't have to put the stream key in, they've done all that back end shit. So you don't have to worry about it.
Now I'm just like fucking around with chats.
So far, Rumble's okay. I don't know which one that is either.
D-Live.
I love how you're not
YouTube
Reds.
and Twitch.
You're not Red. You're not Reds 11288 on D Live. You're the host.
Kick. I just closed out Kick. Oh well. Sorry, Kick. Hi, Kick. I'm not gonna see your. Well, I'll see your chat come in. I can't chat on it. Okay, so it only sends it one way. You only get it from Rumble. It doesn't go to Rumble. Same with Odyssey and BitChute, because that's connected through a different. It's not connected through account.
Huh?
Okay, so like you can only receive the chat like Kick. You can't send a chat to Kick or Rumble. You can only receive them. You have to actually. You have to actually go into Rumble to chat back if you're gonna put anything in chat.
Oh, if you're gonna put it in chat, but most of the time we just talk back anyway.
Yeah. If you're gonna put a link, you're gonna have to do it on Restream, or you can just do it individually.
Or leave and don't say a fucking thing in my chat. Thanks. That's exactly what I like.
It's okay, Dustin.
Times. Oh, I'm gonna come watch your thing, but not say a fucking word. No,
Yeah,
fucking
engagement,
talk.
man.
Right, talk in the chat, man. How do I even know that? The only reason I knew that there was more than one viewer, i.e., me, because I'm keeping track of my own stream to make sure everything's kosher. But how am I? If I wasn't on the page, how would I even know that y'all are even watching? You gotta say something in the chat, man. Come on. Let us know you're here.
Not only that, but engagement boosts our algorithm.
Well, that we want to engage back.
Yeah. I mean, some people just want to watch some people play. I get it, but like, there's walkthroughs like that.
Well, or just wait till we're not live.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember times I've gotten a chat on Rumble specifically where it's like right after I shut down the stream.
I've had a couple of those.
Like I hit shut down.
I've had a couple of that on Twitch. And
I've had it on Twitch too, but it's more specifically on Rumble.
Yeah. I was solely using Twitch at the time. Because I was on my Xbox.
Yeah, it's not. We want people to see this stuff. So
yeah, I want people to see
we're
it.
not here
I want
to not let people watch it.
I mean, it's like it's not like I just get on here just to talk to you. I can do that on the phone. I could not go live to do that. Alright, we're going down to the second floor. Because now I have the key card. Now I need to go open up all the doors and get all the items. And fight the rest of the grunts that I didn't have access to before. Without the key card. And this lady's gonna give me explosion or self-destruct or something. Self-destruct.
I don't know.
Why would you make that TM? Like, Pokemon learning it naturally? Okay. Alright. It's a little weird to be it's a little weird for the Pokemon to be suicidal like that, but alright. Whatever. But you made it
faint. They don't die.
That's the other lack of logic. It's fucking exploding and it just faints.
I mean, to be fair, that's like a lot of like the elemental moves and like other moves. Like if
And then
like the
the
move
other
surf.
And then the other logic flaw. If Wheezing can self-destruct, come on. Then why the fuck doesn't this move make him explode as soon as I fucking hit him?
I don't know.
He should explode right there. Just
Yeah.
hit him with flamethrower, explosion. Eevee grew to level 54. Yeah, that's great. My party Pokemon ain't getting shit, to be honest.
Why?
I don't know, but the disparity between my Eevee and everyone else is fucking retarded.
Do you use your Eevee most of the time?
Yeah,
That's why.
but I don't understand how it's okay with the evolutions I get because they were already lower level. They were like 39 when I caught them all.
Yeah.
But like Pikachu and Gyarados, I've had both of them for a very long time. They should be so much closer.
No, well, I don't know about Pikachu, but definitely Gyarados would be harder to train anyways. You have a higher XP table. Pikachu, I don't know what the XP table is for.
Alright, we just opened the door to
It's probably pretty high, though. Because Pikachu are known to be stubborn.
That's the teleporter to the 11th floor.
You're trying to do the thing.
Yeah, I'm just opening up. I'm opening all the doors and battling everybody that I haven't battled yet before I actually go upstairs.
That's cool, I guess.
And getting
These
all the
scientists are
items.
weirdos, bro.
Yeah, why do you walk around with waste?
I don't know if I could hang out with someone that has a human Pokemon.
Like a Machoke?
Mr. Mime, Machoke, Jinx.
Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee.
Like,
Any
I don't know if I can
humanoid,
deal with that.
any humanoid Pokemon. Yeah. Sleeping with your Pikachu? Adorable. Sleeping with your Machoke?
That means something different.
I don't know why the fuck I just decided to use Sizzly Slide against a Magmar. And still took out 2/3 of his health.
The Battle of the Fires.
I'm gonna use my water move.
But no.
Partially because
it's
water.
And, like, Guarnavire,
Yeah.
Curlia. Gallade's probably not that much. But I wouldn't be sleeping with it either. I don't know why. Gallade doesn't bother me as much. Pretty much every fighting Pokemon. Like, just straight fighting.
Yeah.
It's gross. Be a Dragon Trainer.
Or an Eevee trainer.
Or like a Rock Trainer.
Pretty much anything that doesn't have a humanoid variation.
Because Rock humanoids would be just go
That
golems.
That duck.
There's a bunch
That-
of them.
The dancing duck.
Yeah.
That's
Gross.
weird.
It's gross. It's gross. It's gross. What it is.
Like, yeah, it looks
It's
like a
gross.
duck. But it also looks like somebody just stuck a duck head on a human, and they're dressed up in feathers. Like,
It's weird.
like even Empoleon's kind of pushing it.
Yeah, but we know it's a penguin.
I mean, it's very clearly a penguin. That's why I said it's kind of pushing it. I don't know if I'd sleep with an Empoleon anyway, just because its wings look very sharp.
No, I don't think he was. I don't think sleeping with any Pokemon's normal.
Nah, I would fucking sleep with an Eevee in my bed or something, like a fucking dog. What are you talking about?
Yeah, if you had an Eevee or something, but I mean, to be honest, like, there's a lot of Pokemon where that just wouldn't happen.
I think Eevee definitely would. Eevee, Pikachu. I think even
Like, you're not putting fucking
Growlithe is a dog.
Geodude in your bed.
Yeah. I mean, unless you like sleeping on rocks.
You know what I mean? You're not putting Steelix.
I mean, you're not even
getting.
I mean, you're not even getting Onyx in your house.
You're not getting either one of them in your house.
Right. You got a big ass house, or really, really, really tiny Onyx.
Like a midget Onyx. It's like the size of Ekans, but an Onyx.
Yeah, and you probably shouldn't sleep with an Ekans either, just like you shouldn't sleep with your snake.
Yeah.
It's a bad move. It's a bad look. They're gonna size you up. You're gonna be dinner one time. In fact, they're not sleeping with you. That's exactly what they're doing. They're sizing you up to see if they can fit. To see if you fit.
Yep.
You might be safe when the snake's a baby, but as soon as that snake realizes you'll fit, you're no longer its master. You're just another piece of food.
Yep.
And that's why I don't particularly care for snakes as pets. I'm indifferent for wild snakes. But as pets, no. Bad idea. I also think spiders are a bad idea.
My only problem with that is, what if?
Well, see, my problem with it is a lot of times
like, what if it gets bred? And you don't know it.
My problem is a lot of times when somebody keeps spiders, like tarantulas and shit, their glands are usually taken out.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, so if they bite you, it's not a big deal. But to me, that's like pulling out a cat's claws.
Well, their poison isn't that strong.
That's like declawing a cat, though. Like, that's the fuck
their poison
is wrong?
That strong. It wouldn't even kill you.
But I get that. But that's even more of a reason to not degland a fucking spider. It's like declawing a cat. The fuck is wrong with you? And
well, I think if you're gonna keep those type of animals, you know they're venomous or poison. You know what I mean?
Right.
You just know.
It's just like if you get a cat, you know that it's gonna fucking claw up your shit. Like, if you don't want your shit clawed up, don't get a fucking cat. Don't fucking maim a fucking animal because you don't want your shit clawed up. You don't want your shit clawed up, don't get a fucking cat. Simple as that.
Or give them something else to claw.
Right, or give them something to claw and spray the other stuff with vinegar. Or put aluminum foil on your counters. They hate aluminum foil, I don't know why.
Because it makes noise when they land.
And then there's
That's what it is.
And then there's fucking cucumbers.
I don't get that one. Every cat I've ever had was never afraid of a cucumber. Because we used to keep them out on the counter all the time.
Apparently, you don't have the right
And they-
cucumbers. Because allegedly, it's supposed to be because they in a cat's eye, they're reminiscent of snakes, and it's not so much a fear as it is more of a like
It's a natural reaction.
sense of wonderment, I guess. Like they want to figure out what's going on with this snake-looking thing. Like I've never heard of them being scared of it per se, but they'll beat the shit out of it, like kind of like playing with a mouse or something. And they say it's because it resembles a snake to them, but
they just looked at it like that thing's there and continued to eat food. That's what my cats did.
I've never had a cucumber around a cat, so.
We used to keep ours on the counter.
Right.
So they were always there.
Nobody in my house except for me even eats cucumber, I think.
Most people don't like it, I found out. I think it's fine. It's probably not good for you, but...
I mean, it can't really be that bad for you. It seems like it's mostly water.
Yeah, but it's also got like some... It's like got some chemical compounds that aren't that great for you. It's got some chemical... Like, you know how like some people don't eat acidic foods?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Right.
A species of plant. Cucumber fruit consists of 95% water.
Yeah. But no, it's kind of like the acidic thing, I think. Like, I think it's either an acid or a base or something. Something that's too much of one thing.
95% water, 4% carbohydrates, and 1% protein. The slightly bitter taste of cucumber rind results from cucurbit words. And I would assume that if you have too much of the cucurbitaceans, it's probably not too good for you. That's probably why they tell you to skin your cucumber.
But yeah, did you know that like I was talking about this with somebody. I was like, because I'm sure this has been discussed before. This isn't like an ingenious thought in my head.
Come on, guys, get in the chat. The only reason I notice your fucking ear is because I keep randomly switching to my fucking streams. There's 2 of you on my Rumble. Get in the chat.
Bitter taste of vegetables. Why kids don't like vegetables is because it's a natural reaction. It's like an ingrained reaction that we have like in our DNA essentially, right? Like most plants that are poisonous are bitter. Most vegetables that are good for you are bitter. It's because it resembles it, right? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cucumber.
So when kids are like, I don't like certain vegetables, I never forced David to eat certain vegetables. We found vegetables he liked, right? It wasn't that hard. But like, we never forced him to eat like we've made him try it. Like here, try Brussels sprouts. We make a couple, you know what I mean? Things like that. And stuff I don't even like asparagus and stuff. Like I don't like asparagus. I don't like Brussels sprouts, so.
I like them.
I don't like a lot of vegetables. Most vegetables, actually. I don't like most plants, period. Like, I'd rather just eat meat constantly all the fucking time. But it would cost so much money, it'd be retarded.
As long as they're cooked decently, I don't have a problem. I like both of those.
I don't like them.
Brussels sprouts.
I don't like squash either.
Next time
I really don't like tomatoes.
Next time somebody says broccoli is natural, I'm gonna punch them in the fucking throat, though.
I don't like cooked broccoli. I only like raw broccoli. It's less bitter. It's weird.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. But broccoli is not a fucking naturally occurring vegetable.
Yeah, I know.
Broccoli was man-made, and somebody tried to
Yeah.
say, because it was made with gene splicing and stuff, and apparently that's not considered man-made. I was like, are you fucking retarded? Who did the splicing? Man, it's fucking man-made. You're retarded. I mean, it might have been a female, but either way, it was a human fucking being. It's not a naturally occurring vegetable.
Yeah.
Actually, if we're being real, there aren't many vegetables nowadays that are naturally occurring. Just for the simple fact that none of them should be the size of what they are.
Yeah, well, we also, like, even, like, back to, like, olden times, like, you know, like the BCs, we were technically breeding.
Making different vegetables.
Taking
and fruits and
taking
without even
taking
realizing
like
what
one squash with one squash with another squash to make a squash more sweet. Right? Because like one was more sweet, but one was more like
one was healthier
meaty,
or whatever.
Right? Yeah, or meaty. Just more. There's just more to it. That squash specifically grew better or bigger. So we've been doing that too for hundreds of.
I don't think the watermelon.
Thousands of years.
I don't think the watermelon.
Thousands of years.
I don't think the watermelon that we eat today. I don't think the watermelon that we eat today was naturally occurring.
Most apples, all the apples that we eat that are sweet, and like have a lot of sugar in them, they're just interbred with one apple.
Pretty much all apples that are made for human consumption.
They're supposed to taste. They're supposed to be all apples except for like a couple like naturally occurring apples, except for a couple breeds, which is what made these other ones. They kept breeding them together, right?
Right.
To get different flavors and add sweetness to it.
Sour.
We've been doing that for thousands.
Naturally, aren't they sour as fuck? And they had to reduce.
Yeah, there was only like a couple. Yeah, like there's only a couple that were actually naturally sweet.
Right.
So they interbred with those. You know what I mean?
Porygon's not steel? I don't know. It doesn't.
So we've been doing that forever. Wheat, not same really thing. Anymore. Winter wheat. Winter wheat's bred with a grass. Like it came from a grass. Like a normal wild, not wheat grass. It was a grass that had seed stalks like wheat that survived during the winter. They interbred them and, you know, made wheat survive the winter, essentially. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. People forget there's a winter wheat. Because when we think, you know, crop farming, we think summer, spring. You plant in the spring, you tend all summer, you cut in the fall, right? You harvest in the fall. Winter wheat is supposed to be...
Depends upon what you're harvesting, but yeah.
Yeah.
Different harvest periods for different shit.
Yeah, but like, it's because of different plants. That's why.
Right.
But like, if you're a wheat farmer, and you do mostly wheat, maybe you have some other crops too to supplement your income. But your big income's wheat, right? You're gonna try to do it during the winter too. So at some point in time, we probably had a bad summer, and we figured out how to crossbreed this grass with this winter grass with this wheat. You get what I'm saying? They were close enough to where they could interbreed them to be able to do wheat in the winter too. So at least you have something. You know what I mean? It's probably from around the Dark Ages because the global temperature was dropping at that point in time. It might have been earlier, but I'm just, throwing spitballing shit.
Right.
I don't know. I don't think anyone knows, really, like, how that happened. So... just a gene. It could have just been a gene mutation too, but from what they're saying, from what they know, it seems like it interbred with another grass to be able to survive the winter, whether it was naturally occurring or farmers did it.
Right.
That's another thing. Species of plants crossbreed constantly. That's what pollinating is.
Ugh.
Could you imagine being a bee and like jumping in one of those giant piles of pollen?
It's probably like heaven.
You're probably loving life. Yeah, you're probably like loving life, dude.
It's like catnip.
Yeah, you're just like... pfft.
Alright. We'll take the elevator back down to the 3rd floor. Since we've already done all the floors.
Also, what's the deal with mushrooms? Why are they like an animal?
What do you mean?
So, like, the effects of mushrooms...
They are
This is why a lot of vegan... Yeah. But, like, a lot of the mushrooms... The only reason vegans can live as vegans is because of mushrooms, essentially. You know what I'm saying? Like, they literally have to supplement their meat with mushrooms. Because it's the only thing that's close enough to meat that isn't meat that exists. Like, it's more... It's like the effects of eating mushrooms, like regular edible mushrooms, are like the same effects on the body as meat.
I don't know. I just think it's... I don't know. I just think it's funny that different plants and shit have developed defense mechanisms. Like mushrooms. Mushrooms are poisonous, so birds and shit don't eat them. Onions emit that shit that makes you cry, so you don't eat them. Like,
yep.
Plants have discovered defense mechanisms, and we
the
don't
acacia
care.
tree.
What's worse is we don't care. Like,
it's essentially screaming.
Peppers are spicy, so animals don't eat them, and yet we eat them for the spicy.
Yep. We just don't give a shit.
Mushrooms are poisonous, so animals don't eat them. But we eat them for the poison.
Yeah. That's the fucked up one.
Yeah, I mean, that was really fucked up. But... like, the Cation...
Well, the other day, I think I told you that. I might have told you this
be
before.
It wasn't meant to be a delicacy. It was meant to... It was meant to keep people from eating them.
Yeah. Well, it's just like, we have a vegetarian at work, and she asked me if I could, like, stare at an animal while eating, like, another one of its, like, one of them in front of him. I'm like, yeah, I could. And she's like, what? And I was like, yeah, I deadass could.
Dead in the face.
I deadass could. And she's like, why? I was like, what do you think is worse? Me staring at another pig while eating a pig, or me staring at it and killing it? Which do you think is worse? And she's like, what do you mean? I was like, I know it's a living thing. I'm not stupid.
Because to be honest, I'll fucking do both.
Yeah, I don't care.
It's just like...
And there's no moral reason I should give a fuck.
That's okay. One of the girls at my job won't eat bacon unless she has personally butchered the pig.
Yeah.
She doesn't trust any other bacon aside from what she personally butchers. I was like,
Yeah.
yes. I was like,
Yeah,
I
dude.
can't,
I mean,
I can't,
I've shot Bambi. Okay?
because
I
was like,
stared, not a
'cause
baby
one day-
deer, it was an adult deer in the face and was like, blow. Like it was nothing.
one
Like
day I
it
was
did fucking nothing.
one day I was
Like
like,
obviously you feel a sense of loss. I'm not saying like you feel a sense of loss when you cut down crop.
yeah, right.
'Cause you know
But
you
one
just
day
cut
I
down
was-
your crop, you got to put it all back up.
One day I was cooking bacon, and everybody else who came in the back. First of all, just about everybody at that fucking place loves bacon. I mean, if you don't love bacon, you can get the fuck out. But,
Crazy. Real bacon, not Canadian bacon. That's just gay.
yeah. I mean, I like Canadian bacon, but it's not bacon. It's ham.
No, it's ham.
But anyway, she was like, "No, I don't. No, I don't." She was like, "No, I don't want any bacon." I was like, "Do you not like bacon? What the fuck is wrong with you?" And she was like, "No, I like bacon. If I'm the one cutting it out of the pig." I was like, "That's
Yeah.
kind of
No, you have to raise a pig right. You have to raise a pig right because they'll get cyst and shit.
right." No, I get it. It's just
So
I was like, "That's kind of hot, actually." And it's a really good reason to not eat general bacon.
yeah. Well, I mean, dude, we do like really messed up stuff to plants too, and it also fucks. Planting also fucks with the ecosystem. Like farming fucks with the ecosystem. It does.
My whole thing is, you want you want plant-based stuff. 99% of the meat we eat is plant-based. That's all they fucking eat is plants.
That's not true. I've eaten bear. Bear's pretty good, actually. I've eaten coyote to try it, but it wasn't very good. But
I mean, I've eaten alligator.
I mean, if I was hungry, I've eaten alligator too. I've eaten all kinds of fish. I don't care. I don't care.
But if you notice, the best tasting stuff eats grass and berries.
No, I do like certain fish a lot. I mean, would I replace? I wouldn't replace anything with cow.
But that's what I'm
But-
saying. Steak, venison,
Yeah.
like your really good fucking meats are grass fed.
Except for, well, yeah, meats. Because if eggs were meat, which it essentially is,
Yeah.
it's the only other one. You know what I mean? I think
Still,
vegetarians
though-
are weird when they're like, I just don't want animals to die. It's like, okay, they die
Chicken's not
anyways.
chicken's not very good, but it's still plant fed. Like they don't feed as far as I know, they don't feed chickens.
No, actually, chickens get a lot of technically meat, bugs.
Oh yeah,
They
do
eat a lot
bugs.
of bugs.
Birds do eat bugs. I'd be forgetting about that.
Dude, they'll eat mice.
Birds eat. All right.
You
I
didn't
can
know
see-
that?
No. It's got to
Yeah.
be accidental.
No. They'll hunt that. Like, if they see a mouse, they'll hunt it down and attack it and eat it. Yeah. They're fucking mean, dude. Chickens are fucking nice.
I mean, look at the ones on.
I mean, they
Zelda.
grain feed it. They grain feed them. Yeah. They also feed them grain. But they also, like, you can't control bugs in a farm.
Right.
You can't. You fucking can't, dude. Even if you can control mice, same thing with mice. You can't control mice once winter hits, dude.
Well, that's
and
just
you
like
have a bunch of outhouses.
that's just like not all monkeys, but some monkeys that you don't ordinarily see eat meat, like baboons eat meat.
Yeah.
But like
No, deer will do that, dude.
there are some
Deer will do that.
Yeah, but aren't they crazy when they do that?
No. What
I thought
happens
they had
is like really
I thought
bad.
they had some
No.
deer disease that they do that for.
No.
Or because of.
No. I mean, that might be one of the symptoms of a disease that deer get, but they also, like, if there's like a really bad winter and they find a dead one, they can't eat grass, dude. They gotta eat something. They'll do it just out of pure survival. It might not be good for them, but they'll live a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying?
I'm fairly certain it goes the same way as people eating people.
Yeah, essentially.
Did you give me the Master Ball, Dick? Yes.
Probably.
Okay.
But no, like, dude, turkeys are just as bad, dude. Turkeys are crazy. They're fucking mean as shit.
Domesticated turkeys are dumb.
I don't think that was ever true. I've never seen that. I mean, I've never seen a whole turkey farm, so I don't know. The only turkeys I've ever seen is like a couple turkeys that a farmer has. Right? It's never been a shit ton of turkeys. Right? It's always like the most it might be 4. Right? I think the most I've ever seen is 4. At a normal farm. But most of the time they're doing beef and grain. You know what I mean?
Right.
Grain and grass. Because deer eat grain. The other day someone was like, deer don't eat grain. I was like, yes they fucking do. What are you talking about? They eat the seeds. The wheat, essentially, off the stalks of grass.
Talk to this
They eat
guy.
grain. So, I mean,
Not
we
that
shouldn't
guy.
be giving them processed grain. I'll give you that. But they eat grain, dude.
I think he's down here outside the Poke Center. Yep, there he is. I sure did.
They eat grain.
Give me that Porygon.
So do all plant animals. All plant animals eat grain.
Apparently,
There's
you
a reason why we
made more
feed
than
cows
one of.
grain.
Hey, have this Pokemon that we made. Apparently, you made more than one of because I just battled a scientist inside the building with the Porygon. When you allegedly took the Porygon and ran out to the Pokemon Center.
Did you take the Porygon back?
He ran out. He supposedly left Silphco in the middle of all that. After you talk to him, he supposedly leaves Silphco with the Porygon to save it from Team Rocket. But there's a whole fucking scientist in the fucking thing after you talk to him that has a Porygon.
Oh.
So apparently they made more than one. Because Porygon is a man-made Pokemon. He was
Yeah, that's kind of sketchy, don't you think?
He was type null before type null.
That's kind of sketchy. Why are we making Pokemon?
I want to say it's because we make people, so why not?
I guess.
That's my only thought process behind it. I wouldn't think of it.
My thought process would be like, I don't think this is a good idea. I don't think this is a good idea. We shouldn't do this. That would be my process.
At least,
why? Because when we fuck up, guys, we can fuck up real bad. Like, we can fuck up real bad. Two things can happen. One, we make a crazy ass Pokemon that kills everybody. Two,
which type null
we make an
could have
abomination that can't
Type
live longer than 10 minutes.
been. Again,
And it's
type
probably
null.
gonna be cool. It's either gonna be, it's gonna be cute as fuck too. That's our problem. Because in the real world, we're gonna make something that's really cute and awesome, like a Pikachu, and it's gonna fucking be like a mangled fucking mess. It can only live for 10 minutes.
Two things that
Our
could
world
have
isn't nice enough for
like
us to...
Porygon, relatively normal. Type
It's like
null,
a video game. That's all it is.
Type null, on the other hand, could have easily
Yeah.
either A, destroyed all of mankind, or B, just died 10 minutes after it was its creation. Easily.
Yeah, and it's, you know what it's a copy of? Arceus.
It looks like a copy of a lot of things, but
No, it is.
yeah,
What they tried to do is
they tried to clone Arceus.
They try to clone Arceus by mixing all the Pokemon together, essentially.
Oh, that was just dumb to begin with.
That's why he's got like scales and then some fur and like fins.
That was just dumb to begin
like,
with.
Yeah. They're trying to make God.
Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't learn your lesson from Giovanni when he tried to clone a minor god
Yeah.
and actually did it correctly? You're just throwing shit together. You don't even have the original's DNA. You're just throwing shit and hoping for the fucking Pokemon gumbo over here.
Well, no, I guess, because I guess Adam was kind of a god, right? This is what Mew is. Mew is Adam, essentially. Like if you were to put it in a Christian perspective.
Yeah.
Christian/Jewish perspective.
Essentially, when he was created, he was a demigod.
Yeah.
He didn't have the powers of a god, but they did have immortality. And were pretty much invincible. And he took all that shit away when fucking...
Because it ate an apple.
Because they ate the wrong apple. Which, honestly, that was God's fault anyway.
Nah, you gotta have free will, bro.
That's my point. It was God's fault. You give us free will and tell us not to do something.
Yeah, but not everybody's gonna do it.
I promise you they're at least gonna think about it. Because you told them not to do it. If he had said nothing, I bet you they wouldn't have even looked at the fucking tree.
No, because there was other apples, and if they ate from the wrong tree, that was the problem.
And why'd you even put that tree there?
Because you gotta have free will. He's giving them the free... You don't understand. He's giving the free will to them. The point is to listen to him. And they didn't.
And then they lied about it.
Yeah, and it was worse because they lied about it.
No, I didn't.
And they got...
They
They got their immortality taken away. They got all that taken away.
I'm gonna take your
'Cause they were
immortality,
stupid.
but I'm gonna make you. I'm gonna take your immortality, but I'm gonna make you smart enough to understand that you're not supposed to be walking around naked.
I mean, technically, all animals are naked.
Can I have my immortality back? I will gladly walk around naked for that.
Yeah, but animals aren't immortal. Not all. Well, animals aren't immortal.
I don't. Okay. Nobody ever said they were. I lost my
But
immortality
animals-
when they. I lost my immortality when they gained the knowledge of clothes, and God took their immortality away. Take my knowledge of clothes back. Give me the immortality. I feel like that's a better thing.
You're not wrong. They were dumb, dude. Holy shit.
Immortality or clothes? I'm gonna pick clothes. Stupid! Could have had conversations with your fucking me. I don't know how many greats that is.
Yeah.
But it's a lot.
And what's the deal with like these people living forever? Like, wasn't
Who?
Noah like 200 years old?
Oh yeah, I know.
What the fuck is that about?
Only certain
Like, was that
people-
part of the punishment?
It was only certain people though.
Yeah.
Nah,
Where the fuck's that DNA?
I think it was because I think he granted him. I think God granted Noah an extended life because of the fact that he had to build the ark. That he gave him the task of building the ark. So he was like, "Yeah,
That makes sense.
I'm like 50."
Yeah, but isn't there other characters in the Bible that lived for a long time?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they all had something to do. I don't think there was a character
Okay.
that lived for a extended period of time past the life expectancy that didn't have some grander thing to do
Okay,
that was
maybe you're
passed
right.
to them. I don't remember that much of the fucking Bible, so don't fucking quote me, but it seemed
Yeah,
like
I'm
a
not
lot of the
into
people
the-
that got it seemed like a lot of the people
I'm
that
not really
got
into the theology. Like,
an extended
the Christian.
life expectancy were people who were given tasks by God.
Yeah.
I hate these. I hate this gym. Literally 2 different teleporters have taken me to the same fucking platform.
Yep. I forget how to do it, or I'd tell you. Anyways, we're logging off. I gotta go. It's too late. I gotta go to bed.
Oh shit, it's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. We'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching, and see y'all later.